blast off. Etc.
Saucy twat crumpet!
We're chuffed as nuts to be playing episode 58.
Oh,
We are mature adults.
stole everything from me, you assholes. I'm not playing now.
No!
I was looking forward to that.
Lindsay's
Lindsay, don't leave me alone with these people. Please don't. No!
Well, welcome
Illegal.
to Star Session 58.
Haven't we been in the 50s for like a year?
It does seem that way.
We've had a lot of breaks. We had
a big downtime after Christmas, apparently.
Yeah.
And before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's sort of in the middle of the year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we're
then
busy
that one
people.
time.
Busy people. Yeah. Star Session 58. I am your GM, Lockhart.
What am I again? What's going on?
I get to play NPCs and enemies. And Alex, the archaeologist cohort that hasn't gotten the party killed by traps yet.
Not yet.
Hey.
To my right, we have Thing.
Hello! I am playing Gorham, the half-orc fighter.
And then we have the lovely Heather.
Greetings, listeners. My name is Heather, and I play Arrow on the Wind, a.k.a. Arrow.
Yay. And then to her right, we have the lovely Lindsay.
Who is playing Juniper Shade, who is definitely a tiefling witch.
Definitely.
Definitely. And who remembered that she was.
And to Lindsay's
Great
right, we
job.
have the lovely Hal.
Hey, I'm lovely today, but I think you're just saying it because I complained last week. Look, I don't think you really mean it.
He's lovely and pretty
What?
and
Me doing something because you complained about it? No.
Okay.
You
Hello,
are
I'm
gonna
Hal.
be-
I'm playing Tamir Greycastle, the human oracle of battle, Gra. Tend to get beaten up a lot, apparently.
And judging us all and tallying up how many times we swear tonight is Vecna.
Yeah, right? Motherfucker.
We don't fucking swear.
No.
we don't do that shit on here. Nope.
That's fine.
Alright.
Do you know what Ruby's barking at, Hal?
What?
My mannequin head with my felt hat on it.
Why are you barking at the felt hat, Ruby?
Because I think from this angle, with
It
the
looks
light, the kitchen light's off and the whole light's on, and it actually looks about the height of a person.
Well,
Because I just turned my head and I was like, there's somebody stood there. No, it's not. It's one of my heads.
she's defending you from the intruder.
It's the second Vecna.
It's kind of creepy.
It's the second coming.
Bride of Vecna.
The bride of Vecna.
That's funny.
I'm taking a picture. now.
That sounds like a fan fiction right there.
Fanfic. That's what we like to see. A little bit of fanfic. Fanfic!
When we last left off, the group had finally gone past the Doomsday locked door into the basement of the Windsong Abbey, where they discovered a slightly malfunctioning clockwork golem that had been somewhat baited into the room by humanoid creatures that had skin that allowed them to basically blend into the walls.
I don't like those Lockhart. They're sneaky.
They were quite sneaky. A couple of them snuck away while the party dispatched the rest of them,
Sneaky
as well
accountant.
as destroying the clockwork golem in a big burst of shrapnel.
Boom. Shrapnel.
And then the party kind of took a look around, maybe discovered a couple spare bottles of the monk's indiscretion, and a nice brewing facility in this room here.
Hooray for brewing. We're totally starting a...
I have a
Night
couple
club.
bottles of Monk's Indiscretion in the larder, actually.
The drunken god would weep.
Okay, how are we doing for spells and shiz? Are we going to continue down that corridor and chase those dudes?
I think there was a general idea that the party was not too badly on
Yeah,
spells.
I'm not doing too badly. I'm doing
You're kind of
okay.
like at a halfway-ish point, but you're more or less fully cured up.
Yes.
I'm fine on spells.
I am okay on spells.
I know that in the last session I only cast one. I can't remember what level I was at when I did that.
You cast web.
Yeah, I can remember doing
Which is
that.
level
Then
2.
we used 2 uses off your magic missile one there, but
Okay.
I think you probably counted for that at the...
But when we started that session, was I at full everything?
No, 'Cause unfortunately, I can't recall what you would have been down. Again, sometime me and you have to have a little sit down, just have a general idea, so I can kind of remember spells that might have been used when we go on 2-month hiatuses.
Oh, I'm looking through my notes. Hang on.
Um,
To say because I stopped taking notes a little while ago because it got boring.
I don't think you've used a
My
lot
notes
of your
did.
spells. I
No,
think
I
you
don't
may be
think I
down
did.
a lightning bolt or two.
I think that's right. I remember doing like a lightning bolt and like I think maybe one or them and
'Cause, I
something
mean,
else.
you guys have,
And a mage armor.
yeah, you be down your mage armor and a lightning bolt or two.
Yeah.
Because prior to this, I think the party just had a bit of a scuffle with a clip-off that came out of that haggis, and maybe a little things with some red caps, but I don't know about that. I don't know. But yeah, I think maybe you're down a lightning bolt or two, and then mage armor, and then web now. But I think you might have most of your spells. You
Cool.
have quite a few spells.
I know I cast something on Thing, one of my hexes or something, didn't I?
Those are your hexes, yes. Which you have a lot of as well. You have
I
a lot
did-
of resources.
I used a major healing on Thing.
I think at this point the only person who hasn't been used the major healing is you and Arrow.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I've got what I gave everybody.
And Alex, probably, right?
No, I
Alex
used
was quite hurt last
Okay.
battle.
Yeah, Demir 29, Gorham 21, Alex 26.
Yeah, we took quite a hammering.
So I can't do it on those three.
And then yes, I think you fortuned up Gorham and
I did. Forum.
maybe others. I don't know.
No, I think I just did it to him because I didn't get a chance to do that much.
All right. So yes, the party has spent some time searching around. It hasn't found too much really.
No. So we're going to carry on down this corridor. I think we're going to have to be extra careful of traps and ambushing.
All right. So what
Anybody
sort
got a
of
good
march-
way of seeing those bastards on the walls?
Eyes.
Yeah, but they're hard to spot.
Unfortunately, that's kind of it. Unless you have ways of magically boosting perception checks, you're not gonna have a way to just avoid stealth abilities.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because it didn't appear as though they were using a spell. They weren't invisible.
Right.
And their hide isn't any good after they're dead either. That
Yes.
means we have to like knock one out and keep it alive if we want to wear it as stealthy
Suit.
armor.
Yeah, get a few of them and just like make a suit out of them and keep feeding them a little bit, but keep them unconscious.
I would not agree with that.
Well,
It's okay, they're evil.
That's beside the point. No one deserves to be treated that way.
Everybody does something to deserve to be treated.
They
like
probably like it as part of their weird cult.
that's right. They probably love it. That's what weird cultists do, right?
Which is why you shouldn't humor them.
Weird cultists, they do that stuff.
Think about all the freaky things they've been up to down here.
Arrow's back to no fun.
Right, let's get moving. Okay, we're lining up.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the line.
You're in the line.
All right, in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Cue Johnny Cash.
So let's see. Between the dark vision characters and whatnot, you can probably see at least a little bit further down.
Hooray, dark vision characters.
Ooh, circly thing.
All right. Do we need Alex to check this corridor, or are we reasonably assured it's probably not trapped?
I'm betting with those pallid path thingies going around there, bro. Not
You did kind of see two people just run down there for the most part without too difficulty.
Right.
But if you want Alex to kind of take it,
But Lockhart, we're suspicious.
all right, fair enough.
Let's just have Alex. Let's walk slowly and have Alex appear past us just in case.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She
We'll
can
do a-
inspect
we'll do a-
past you.
Yeah.
10 feet is close enough to not really have too much of a penalty to it.
Let's get to this corner.
All right. And at about that point,
Mm-hmm.
there is some. Let's see here.
Treasure. The word you want is treasure, Lockhart.
Wandering damage.
Gorham, could you make me perception check?
Yes, I can.
Go on, Gorham, roll out those big eyes. Those big, big orcish eyes.
Let me just double check that I remember my perception correctly.
Let's see, I think this is about 60 feet down this way.
Shoot. Where did that go? Okay, yeah. Never mind. Seven.
Weird little circly corridor on the side there. I don't like the look of that.
It's probably, around a well that they drop people into to torture them, or...
An oubliette.
Mm,
I love that word. It's a good word.
yeah.
That should be the word of the day.
All right.
Forgetting place.
Chuffed as nuts is the word of the day.
I'm chuffed as nuts with my oubliette.
Ooh, that was a complicated verbal maneuver.
Right.
My
I'm
new
good for
battle.
complicated verbal maneuvers.
Chuffed as nuts is today's phrase that pays.
Oh, now he's just getting fancy.
Fancy.
All
All
that
right.
pants.
While it's beyond the light source extended by Demir and Arrow,
It's always
Gorham is able to see just at the edge of his monotone vision that the corner at the end of the hallway, facing towards the south of the party, there appears to be just some eyes that are peering around it and some slight movement. And you think you perhaps even see a small spark of magic being cast. Enough, at least, that you get to act in the surprise round.
Hooray.
Which corner is it? The corner with the roundy
this-
thing? Or?
Lockhart, I would like to say that I am not surprised that we got attacked.
Fair enough.
Just saying.
The south direction is where you see this.
Okay.
Straight ahead of the party.
Um,
So if people want to be rolling the initiatives,
My favorite thing to do.
Please remember to click on your character.
yes, click on your token before rolling initiatives.
And you'll get 26.14.
Ah! 18! Hooray! I have 18.
Gorham got quite nice, actually. Gorham got a natural 20. That'll be helpful.
Good work there, Gorham. Everyone's faster than me, and I used to be pretty quick. Oh, what's going on there?
And this is the second time that Juniper and I got similar roles.
And I have improved initiative. Obviously, I'm not arrow fast, but,
Well, nobody's arrow fast.
apparently not. It's ridiculous dexterity.
I cast sleep on everything.
Sleep all the things. Sleep all the things.
Dearest husband,
Yes.
could you adjust the air conditioning because it's blowing on me and I am not chuffed as nuts to be this cold?
You would like me to stop it blowing?
Yes, please.
I can do that.
what is it, down to 70 there?
It's like 68 at the minute.
Oh, my.
Inside the house. It's cool. Or you could throw me a blanket as well if you want.
Sounds almost pleasant.
Thanks.
It occurs to me that I don't know how to draw lightning.
That's alright. I'll just
And
lay it around me.
I thought to work on a commission at the same time, and I can't draw electricity.
There's tutorials on that.
Oh, but I would have figured it out.
True. Okay.
Right.
So it is round one. However, some of the party is surprised, but Gorham is not. So Gorham will have the first chance to act.
Do those eyes appear to be in charging range?
Back, what did I miss?
Right around the corner at the edge there. So is your movement 30 feet?
Yes.
Then I believe that would get you there to charge.
I think I will try and charge and swing at those eyes.
Okay.
Cleave them a twin. Did you just run off into the darkness?
He kind of did.
Should work there,
Blood
Gorham.
for Desna!
That's so terrifying. Blood for the butterfly goddess.
Who has a crush on your god, so it works. Gotta kill the room
As-
with that? I mean,
as
that
Gorham-
wasn't...
Because Gorham can see them.
Which edge am I heading towards to?
Well, which
Charge
one?
them.
Which one are you going to? You can charge either of them.
Oh,
The one where the eyes are.
oh, there's two of them. Okay.
Are they big eyes?
I guess I'll just go straight and whack at that one.
All right, make your charge attack roll. Gorham disappears with a cry into the darkness.
We cast magic missile at the darkness.
Let's see. I think that's. And what, +2 for charging?
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Okay, yeah. Wait, 23, where'd that come
That doesn't seem possible.
Wow, that's a 55. That's a
Well, I
That's a
copied them.
big.
I
There
pasted
is a
in
space between the 2 and 23, so it's coming from somewhere.
well, I pasted in a macro that had the class base attack bonus and strength, so
I mean, maybe that doesn't.
that shouldn't be no,
No.
because
So
that
should we roll with it anyway?
because that applied my full strength rather than my my strength modifier apparently.
Oh,
So that should be
That would do it. So instead of 23, that should be like
38.
Okay. Whatever. It's more than enough to hit the unarmored opponent.
crap! Chop! God, charging Gorham's got to be pretty terrifying.
let's see, and then so yeah, okay, this is the weird one. So I get to vital strike since it's a single.
Technically, no, because you're charged.
Okay. Overhand chop. Okay. We'll just do the 29 points.
All right. It's a decent amount of damage you deal to the poor creature.
Intimidated!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that thing.
I'm here to remind you, you have powers and shiz.
Ah, shiz.
That's right, shiz.
That's a beautiful thing.
Intimidate for 38.
Yes, you so intimidated. What is it? I need to write down this DC one of these days. It is heavily intimidated. How far intimidated does it need to be? Let's see here. Skills. Intimidate. The DC is... Actually, I think these guys have high wisdom, so they might not be quite as shaken. Hit dice plus wisdom modifier. So the DC is 22 on them. So then how many raises do you have on that? You go to 32, that's 2 raises. Then 37, 3 raises. So what would that be? 4 rounds of being shaken?
Okay, so I can convert that to 1 round of frightened then.
Rah!
Would you like to?
Sure.
All right. That one is frightened.
That's nice.
That's for being sneaky and magic-y.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
In particular.
Right.
Is that a suggestion or an instruction?
Oh, I'm stupid. Technically, that was a surprise, and I shouldn't have let you charge that far.
Oh,
No
Oh.
backsies.
No backsies.
No backsies. Only if they're in our favor.
and now I can see that there's 20 of them here, and they have a ballista, so...
I have a ballista.
No, aside from that one, the room kind of appears to be empty. Except for something standing. We'll get to it on your next turn.
It's the Balrog. They've got a golem. So basically, I miss my turn because I'm surprised.
Yes. Surprise round. Just, yes.
You're surprised by Gorm charging off into the darkness.
Is there anything we can do?
Technically,
Or is
Gorm
it
was
just...
the only one who was able to see with his dark vision and stuff.
So technically, we don't have anything, do we? It's just like, oh my goodness.
Doesn't
Kind of.
Lindsay have dark vision, too?
Yeah, but she's further back.
Ah, yeah.
I am further back.
She can probably
Friend
see me
creature
still.
flees a sorcered sphere as best as it can. Alright, so... Pallet Path dudes. So it's just the one guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, might as well. You know what? Might as well.
For the moment, right thing.
Yeah.
For the moment.
Let's do that.
Ooh.
Let's reveal a little bit so you can see the door there. Let's reveal this. Let's reveal the stairs. And I guess since the stealth is not great on this one, let's reveal her.
Oh, my.
How big is that? Is that a
That'd be
huge
huge.
creature?
Yeah, but we'll get to it next turn when Gorm actually sees properly.
Holy shit.
All right. So this one does a full withdraw, with some shriek that the orcs have followed them. I don't know. Ravenous, horrible orc avatar of Gorm. 1, 2, what's a little bit? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, what status effect should he have? Where's the real? I don't know. Is this? Oh, I can't. There we go. He's frightened.
Not just my luck, this thing will have deceptive mind control abilities rather than just being a giant pig-faced thing.
Giant
Right.
pig-faced thing.
And then, let's see here. Yes, the 3 that were going to cast their spells, cast them. And 3 mildly glowing halberds appear around Gorham and start swinging at him.
Spiritual weapon? Any idea where the casting came from?
Well, one came from the other one beside Gorham.
Mhm.
And let me just... Gorham, another perception check, please.
If they're casting, they're making noise, right? I don't think spiritual weapon doesn't have verbals. Or are they
Well,
supernatural
yes,
abilities?
But they also have a very high stealth regardless.
Really?
They are kind of visually obscured somewhat, but let's see what the perception says.
Oh, yeah. 31.
Yes. Gorham can see 2 others that are not part of the door.
Ah.
Nice. Good work there, Gorham.
And then there's going to be 3 spiritual weapon attacks on Gorham.
What are they?
Halberds, I said.
Oh yeah, halberds.
I used the atheist defense.
But you're not an atheist.
So
As far as
let's
their
see.
God's concerned, I probably am.
Their attack bonus is gonna be decent with them actually. Oh, that's a crit threat. Doesn't confirm, but that's one hit. Does a 28 hit Gorm?
Yes.
2 hits. 23 misses though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the damage on these is going to be. All right. So it bypasses the damage reduction. That's 17 points of damage to Gorm.
Ow.
All right. And everyone else is surprised that round. Round 2, first proper round.
Proper.
So Gorm has ran ahead, and there's immediate sounds of combat ahead. But the party cannot see this. Juniper,
Hooray.
you are the first to react in this round.
And we can't see what he's attacking.
Can we have a vague idea of how far forward he is?
Juniper can actually see Gorham.
Okay, good.
I have an idea for a spell that I don't know how it works.
You're going to need to move forward to see the room first.
Okay, I'll move forward to see the room first.
Just do a move action that should get you down into the room, right? Oh, down towards him.
One move is 30 feet if she's double moving. That would be
But you in
60
tentacle
feet,
range or
so-
whatever.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, if she moves 30 feet, that should be able to get her to see the room, right? Pretty much.
It'd be a tear to see most of it, I think.
Okay, I'll do that.
Put you like there, right?
Okay. Whoop. Is that right?
I think that's 30 feet.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2.
Yeah.
There.
That's it. I
One,
went
two,
1
three.
too far.
Yeah.
Can I still do anything? Can I still cast?
Yeah, you still have a standard. So yeah, so you can see a fair breadth of the room. You can't actually see the stairway that has the big thing in it, though.
But can I see anything in the room, or can I just see Gorham?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Wake up character sheet.
Yeah.
Perception.
I should be calling out, 6 o'clock, 6 and 10 minutes, and
23, because I'm awesome.
No, you won't be able to see it. You see
This
Gorham.
pleases me.
You see a cut of blood against the wall, and perhaps some footprints headed south with that blood. But you can't actually see anything else that caused Gorham to run up aside from that sign of his successful attack. Oh, and you can see the 3 floating weapons around Gorham.
What does glitter, what is it called? Glitter dust. Does that make, I can see invisible things with that, right? Or hidden things?
That would cover things, and if it covers living things, it would enhance their slight movement and make things more difficult to hide.
Well, I will cast that then.
You have to target an area, I think.
Okay.
What's the distance? What's the
I don't have
The distance is sufficient. It's a 10-foot burst, I believe.
10-foot radius spread, yeah.
10-foot radius spread.
So what's that, 4 squares?
More or less.
So, and does it help everybody else as well?
No, you do not want to target your allies with it because it will potentially blind them.
She means,
No, but if I-
will we be able to see things that are covered in?
Yes. Everyone will see the glitter.
Okay, so I want to do it in front of where he is.
So,
Where, maybe?
like, here? Like, directly in front of him, then?
I was thinking kind of like here-ish.
Okay, well, that's kind of where I was pointing at, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, right, sorry. You guys can't see it. I'm on different layer right now. Yes, there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You'll only cover 4 squares. So
Okay.
a 2x2 square.
No.
Is it not?
She'll cover,
Oh no, it's a 4x4 square. Right?
circle. But yes.
Yes, a 4x4 circle. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Drop it in the middle of the room. No, you don't want to
Well,
drop
no, I
it in the middle.
can't because I don't know. All I know is that he's got stuff in front of
Fighting
him.
something. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Drop it where you were going to drop it.
So,
What I would say is, from the last encounter, these things keep to the walls.
Yeah.
okay, so not put it too far into the middle.
Well, just drop it. So there could be
If
one
you're
in
not
front.
hitting walls, if
Ah.
you're not hitting walls, chances are you're probably not hitting them, from what you can tell.
Okay.
So
So,
put,
like, well, I want to be trying to help him
Mhm.
fight the things that he's got in front of him. So,
So you can explode a bard in front of me, huh?
yeah, like,
That's right.
I don't know which square it has to be technically.
So more likely, if you target it like this square or
Okay.
this square, that would hit some of the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, I'll do it on this one then.
That one? Okay.
The
So
one that doesn't have the blood and the feet running away.
so let me just think here.
Nice.
Is that a fort save or a will
It's a
save?
will save.
Will save. Okay.
It's a level 2 spell, which means its spell DC is 18.
Nice.
All right. One of them succeeds.
Oh, there's two there. Nice.
Whoa. Did I just do
and
something
is not
reasonable?
blinded. Gorham, you're able to see that the other sneaky creature that you are aware of now seems to have this sparkling dust all around it, and it's kind of lifting its hands to its eyes and trying to scrape it away. It seems to be heavily concentrated on its eyes and perhaps causing
Nice.
difficulty in its ability to see. And you also notice that now a part of the wall is also sparkly, and you notice a slight movement of the sparkles with the breathing of a chest and stuff. Because what is it, minus 20 on stealth checks or something like that?
Minus 40 to stealth checks.
Minus 40 to stealth
Any
checks.
creature
Oh my-
covered in the dust takes a minus 40 penalty to stealth checks.
So yes.
It's a great spell for shit like this.
Why have I never used it before?
Because it's difficult to target on invisible creatures unless you kind of know where they are. But it
Okay.
is a great spell for stuff like this hidden business. Because it basically, if for rogues and stuff, it really fucks them up. Because minus 40 is a huge penalty.
Yeah. I did something useful.
Oh. Boom! They're all glittery. They're fabulous.
It's not glitter, it's love.
Love dust.
There's there's a good glitter mark,
You've got a glitter mark.
and he's blinded. There we go. So yes, so Gorham, you can see this other one whose disguise has now fallen as the glitter sticks to him and moves with his every small subtle movement.
I have a small question before we go on. I had cast Cackle on... No, I had cast Fortune on Gorham in the last game, and I had cackled it in my turn. Would I have kept cackling it between then and us walking down here?
We were healing, but I
No, probably not then.
don't know whether you'd be cackling.
No.
No,
Okay.
Oh, come on, witches cackle all the time.
That's right, it's just a habit.
Technically, but I think at some point.
Okay, I just wondered so I knew whether I could do it or not.
Arrow is up next.
Hmm.
You can't quite see what is happening with the dark vision people, but you've seen Gorm run ahead, heard some slices, and Juniper's gone up and cast a spell.
Gotta love glitter dust.
Well,
Did Lockhart just freeze?
Nope.
Oh, his video has frozen slightly for me, but he's okay.
What would Arrow like to do?
well,
Kill
seeing
all
as
the
how
things.
she doesn't want her team to die just yet,
Kill all the things.
Aw.
she's going to charge forward. Let's see. These squares are 5 feet each, right?
Yes, but your movement is massive. I think you're at 70 feet of movement now.
Yeah.
It's disgustingly fast.
Yes, I'm a filthy monk.
And does she have a light source on her? I was trying to remember.
She-
Wasn't one of them on yours?
Alex gave cast her light on Arrow, so Arrow does carry a light source. So if you were to get behind Gorham, you'd pretty much illuminate the entire room, more or less. There'd be some dim lights, but
Could I toss my light source into the middle of the room?
you could. I believe we did say it was a button or something of that
We
sort.
should totally put it on an arrow next time.
Oh,
She
there's.
doesn't have arrows.
Yeah, but she can fire an arrow. Can she fire an arrow from her bow?
She doesn't have arrows.
But
She
if
could
she had
fire
an arrow, could she fire it from her bow?
Yes.
So she could have an arrow. We have plenty lying in the sack.
Short bow arrows, not sufficient for a longbow. Anyway,
It could be on a copper piece you could hurl if she.
Perhaps. Well, being the warrior that she is going to also charge forward about where is 70 feet? Wow,
It's far.
yeah.
that's a
So-
little bit ahead of Gorham right now.
You could go that far if you want to, but again, you
You're
could
an
just go
archer.
beside or behind Gorham if you want.
I'll be a little bit behind. I'll go to the 60-foot mark.
Okay, yep. So that's your move action, and then again, that pretty much. Actually, you should almost be a little bit further because that's just a little outside of your light zone, the edge of the room.
Is that going to foul Gorham up or anything? Or
Well, no, it's just you and anyone else who relies on light won't be able to see that last 5-10 feet of the room.
I see.
But they'll be able to see plenty of nasty things.
So if you were to go beside Gorham, you would be good for most of it. You'd see all but the most distant corners,
And the one you're standing next to is blinded, so you're probably safe.
and he's glittered. And technically, she doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity any with her arrows, so she can be in front line. She can.
So he can't direct his magic weapon too well, at least.
No, probably not. All right. So Arrow runs up beside Gorham and illuminates the room, showing off most of it here.
She notices the sparkles. No doubt.
Two of them are
Vampires.
sparkled up. Do you want to make a perception check?
I do.
4 million.
Selecting my sheet, which I should have done before this game started.
Remember to open your sheet at the start of the games.
Shush. Let's see. Perception.
All right. You will pretty much just see the glittery ones and the one running away,
And the huge one.
and the
And
huge
do-
one.
Do I hear anything, though?
Giant.
Do we know what this thing is, this huge thing?
Yes, I suppose now that Arrow's had her turn here, you will see what appears to be a giant of higher breeding than the ones you fought outside.
A Coradmus.
This
You wanna
muscular giant has dark
That was
gray
one.
skin and fiery red hair. Her lower jaw bears sharp fangs, and she wields a huge primitive club.
And boobies.
Actually, a spear. I don't know why I wrote that.
Spear of Destiny.
Doesn't look like a spear on that picture, Lockhart.
Picture has a club.
Yeah, I think I just took a picture of what. Yeah. Anyway,
Were you
She-
making half-assed attempts at sorting stuff for this game?
Yeah, dude,
We
seriously.
expect
get with
more
the
from
program.
you.
Yes, dear.
I
How
only
dare
have
you?
so much ass to give.
Good answer.
That's funny.
I will shut up. I think that was a jolly good answer, and we'll try for that. Well done, sir. I am now chuffed as nuts for you.
That's fine.
Never getting old. Never getting old.
I love you people. I
Oh.
love you, Lockhart.
I love
Yeah,
you.
but she loves me
Wonderful
more.
man.
So the large giantess fills a massive staircase heading down deeper into the abbey's lower layers. She appears momentarily surprised by the charging an attack of Gorham, but otherwise about ready to perhaps stride forward to meet him in combat.
Nice.
Arrow thinks to herself, how did she fit down here?
Yeah, right.
Who ate all the
15 feet
pies?
ceiling.
She ate all the pies,
She
apparently.
had all the pies. All the
That's
cakes.
probably where all the broken caskets went to, also.
So she's like a pie-filled pinata. Oh.
She's not
And
suspended from
probably
the ceiling.
ale-filled, too.
More like a beach watermelon.
Weird that she's got her own little alcove.
Yep.
Arrow is both impressed and intimidated by this thing.
You still have a standard action left, dear.
I could try a headshot.
You could try taking a shot.
We know what kind of giant she is.
Knowledge nature from Gorham or Arrow?
I
You actually have it.
Oh, I don't see it yet, so I can't do it.
No, she's kind of behind a corner for you. She's not that big.
Wait, I don't have knowledge nature. I've just got local. Is local good?
No, afraid not.
Do I know anything?
Do you have knowledge nature?
I do.
Did you roll it?
Yes.
Sorry, I was looking at another tab. Yes. You will just you've
Like the
heard
giant.
stories of Shawanti that go far enough to the northern mountain range encountering taiga giants.
Tiger giant, yes, figured it was. She looked like one.
Tiger.
A taiga.
Tiger as in the high plateau plain things,
Mhm.
not as in
Tiger
the-
burning bright.
not like the stripy tiger.
They are more sophisticated and cultured than hill giants.
So she's
And-
going to be harder to kill just because she's smarter.
They're not necessarily bad, though, are they? They're not evil giants.
They're well, I mean, giants tribes can differ, but they're not known for being hugely evil, but they are fierce warriors and territorial, and can pledge their service on occasion.
So loyal hireling or.
Perhaps we can negotiate.
It's possible to a certain degree that she may have become the chieftain of the lesser Ettins and hill giants that were above.
Better kick her ass,
No
then.
more.
I'm thinking that headshot might be...
You'd have to have a discussion with her to know the real story.
Yeah, we can do that. We can
Maybe
do that
she
when we
just
bring her
found a
back from the
pretty book to
dead.
follow.
I'm sorry, dear, what was that?
You'd have to talk with her to know the true story. Maybe she just found a pretty boy to follow.
Pretty evil elf.
Yeah.
Or a pretty girl. We don't judge.
No.
So yes, so you have a standard action left here if you want to give a punch to that blinded skulk or shoot an arrow at someone.
I could punch it.
It's up to you. Technically, your punch does more damage, I think, so it's not a bad move.
Let's see. Attacks, unarmed.
Single punch, it'll be close to the bottom, I think. Or maybe close to the top. I can't recall where he put it.
My unarmed strikes are down at the bottom. Let's see, I have 2 down here. They have the same number, so I don't know why it's down here.
One will be a single attack, dear. One will be a full attack. So probably the first one is your single attack.
Oh.
There you go. 32 will hit for 11 points of damage.
Hooray!
The blinded cultist doesn't know what hit it.
Hooray! Cue blinded cultist.
Gorham. And since it's Gorham's turn this time, as you're able to take a moment to appreciate the room as you've made an attack and splattered blood all over it, you can see that the room is decorated with the fresco life-sized images of singing clerics of different faiths gathered in vaulted chambers. The chanting flowing out of each singer's mouth in the frescoes is represented by floating notation marks that rise toward the ceiling over the head and fall back around the feet.
Nice.
And of course, you've noticed a couple of these skulks around you here. The one running away, the two glittering ones, and then the two by the door that cast magic at you. Oh, and the big girl.
Yeah, let's not forget the big giant.
I guess, let's see, I can either 5 foot and hit him full out, or I can move more and hit once. What the heck, I'm gonna 5 foot over here and take out that one.
All right. Give us a Gorham full attack.
Boom, 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 boom. Something's going to the hospital.
Hopefully. Let's see.
Or probably to the morgue.
Oh, do I still have heroism?
Yep.
Going? Is that +2 to hit
Attacks?
on here?
Yep.
That's right. Okay. Swing 1.
29 hits.
All right. No crit threat.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you're going to destroy this.
19.
It's a bit light.
19 will hit.
Oh.
Again, they're literally just wearing their small clothes.
And 23.
Yes,
sorry.
22 will hit as well.
All right.
Sorry,
so
Juniper.
18.
Oh.
And
I actually wrote that 10 minutes ago, but then every time I went to send it, you'd stop doing it, so it would have sounded weird. So I've just been sat there with it ready to send, waiting for you to do it again so I could send it.
Sorry. At least I'm not singing Taylor Swift anymore.
No, but I'm humming it in my goddamn head.
God damn that goddamn TV show.
Yes.
oh, wait a second. That was the wrong damage. Oh well, that's close enough.
Yeah, was that your double strike one? Well, that doesn't have power attack.
Yeah. Okay.
One of these days, I'm just going to sit down and get everyone's character sheets sorted out.
And 30 and 38.
Yes, there is. You can see it now, with the sparkles and the dismembered limbs and the blood everywhere.
Hopefully that flings some more glitter dust, coated skin and blood everywhere to,
Spread the love. Spread the glittery, glittery love.
Yeah, that one's dead. That one is so dead. Demir. Well,
Yes.
at least Arrow has illuminated where your companions have ran off to, and you've definitely seen some attacks and splashes of blood, so clearly there's some sort of enemies down there.
Right? There's some kind of enemy down there.
Come and get them.
Come
Plenty
and
more
get,
left.
come and get them, there's monsters. Okay, hang on. What's the range of that? Good. Good, how good.
What the hell is that?
Oh, the rustling.
Yes.
Somebody trying to be sneaky, I think.
I blame Thing.
What?
You look at this,
He always looks dodgy.
right?
Hey, it's a look.
It's a look.
Okay, I cast Blessing of Fervor, which should affect the entire party.
No, I'm pretty sure Arrow and Gorham are outside your range where you currently stand.
5 feet. Yeah, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think everyone has to be
5,
within 30 feet of each other.
3, 4, 5. No. The range is close, 25 plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So that would be 55 feet.
Doesn't the targets have to be within
And
30 feet of each other?
no two creatures can be more than 30 feet apart.
Okay, so they're...
So it's,
Yeah, you could move forward and get everybody but Alex, or
two of which...
one creature per level, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart. To which means to me that as long as Juniper and Arrow are 30 feet apart, they'll...
3,
I don't even know where I'm in range. I'm close, but I'm not quite there, I don't think. I'm going to have to move.
Yeah, because I think we're within 30.
I'll make a movement, then I'll cast it. That should get everybody, right?
Okay, because, yeah, I think maybe your spell would have been out of the range anyway.
I think it would have missed Gorham, but I think it would have caught everybody else. Now it'll catch everybody. Boom! And
Yep,
I take,
fair enough.
I guess I take the defense to this time around.
Okay. Alright, the Pallid Path. Okay, so, what are they going to do? Well, let's start with the spiritual weapons. That's easy enough.
still 4 of those.
3.
Oh.
24?
24 will just hit.
Oh. Go on, Gorham, you need better armor.
7 points of damage.
Gorham, I just fixed that.
Does that mean it's still under warranty?
I guess. but not for intentional damage.
Wasn't my intent.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
I think your intention is to put it in harm's way.
So that was one round of frightened thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy is going to turn around, no longer frightened.
What the hell?
Well, he did his frightened last round, right?
No, I'm talking. Yeah, he's like, what the hell? Why was I scared?
Yes, pretty much, yes. And then he will then cast the spiritual weapon he wanted to on on Gorham. Another 24. Another 5 points of damage.
I mean,
Let's see. Then this guy is going to... What does he want to do? He's not very happy, is he? He hasn't casted the spiritual weapon, though, yet, has he? That's right. I think...
wasn't there 3 of them and then... Oh, you mean, are you attacking the giant?
2 others are going to become visible to... Yeah, pretty much everyone. They're illuminated now. I guess I don't have to. Okay. Yeah, they're going to do this. There is some magic symbols and chanting from 3 other points in the room as more spiritual weapons appear, this time around Arrow. So the glittered one and the 2 new ones appearing to the south and the one beside the giant cast spiritual weapon on Arrow. So that's 1, 2, 3, all of them missing her. She definitely dodges the magical halberds that appear around her.
Like a boss.
Halberd. We can use that to determine their god.
And those 2 are going to try and stealth against those with the low light. Let's see. Will Arrow and Demir please make me perception checks?
Surely, sir.
And then these guys are going to come out.
37.
Me too.
Yay!
Very nice. So most of the party can see the two by the door kind of press against it a bit, and their skin kind of changes, but you know they're there.
Aren't they covered in glitter dust?
No,
Oh, the far ones, you mean?
the far ones, the ones by the door on the far south side. They have concealment in the dim light, so they can technically still stealth against Arrow, Demir, and Alex. But yeah, there's some difficulty with that. And then some familiar metal-headed arrows are going to shoot from the east hallway towards Demir.
Screw you, Lockhart, in East Hallways. That was you, Gorham, charging past those entrances. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I can reveal a little bit down this way.
All right. Gorham's a man of action, you know.
I've just fixed these holes. So bad. What about the other way? Can you reveal some of that too, as we do have a light source?
Yeah.
Ooh, a pool.
You have a light source, I can just kind of keep going.
Oi, there's nothing there.
So from the east are going to come 5 arrows towards Demir.
There's a lot of these guys.
Yeah, apparently. I think they're supposed to be easy to kill.
They're kind of easy to kill.
Yeah, but their kind of tactics are kind of shitty, aren't they?
They are kind of forewarned with 2 people and you guys searching around the brewery and stuff before heading down this way. So
And the one that escaped.
2, 3.
Just gonna hit me, dude. You're gonna be flub it. Maybe that 12 might not.
Yeah. So you get the bonus from your fervor,
Oh, yeah,
as well as magical bonuses that aren't from armor.
Hang on, what's that make me then? Yeah, what's my armor down? What did we say last time? What was it gonna be?
I don't know if we got a number. They just were rolling higher last time, I think.
Yeah, my armor. What did we say? It doesn't count any of my armor.
Or shield,
Magical or otherwise.
magical or otherwise.
Hang on, my character sheet is incorrect with my armor class, I think. Hold on.
But I think
Okay, so minus armor and shield, I am down to 14, including the +2 from fervor.
Okay. So that will be 4 hits on you, which could do a lot of damage as they sink into vital organs here.
No, they don't. They just skim by gently.
Yeah.
That's what you get for keeping vital organs in your body.
Exactly. I should put them in that box.
Canopic jars.
Right.
8d6. Do this all at once because you don't have damage reduction. 55 points of damage as the arrows shoot out, sinking past Demir's armor into him.
I'm still good.
How's that work? The heads of the arrows pass straight through and embedded him, but the shafts explode on his steel armor, so he's just got...
It kind of phases in with... There's enough of the shaft on.
Okay. Otherwise, they're going to be really hard to remove.
Alex's turn.
Ouch. Oh, they were some good dice, dude.
Well, they did fairly well, but they're kind of cheating a little.
Right. Cheating a lot, dude. A lot.
Alex activates her luck, and we'll probably move up to Demir and heal for now. Because she doesn't have a lot of stuff.
These things skulks, did we decide?
Yeah.
Not that you've officially praised that.
No. Okay.
That's what you said last time, though.
That's what I thought they were. That's what they looked like, but I don't think they're called skulks. So.
Oh, you're also under the effect of freedom of movement, by the way.
Oh, that's right. I'm slippery.
Slippery.
She'll cast another cure critical on you for 20 points of healing. She didn't roll very high, it seems, but still feeling better. Ikaradmus. Let's see, how far does she have to be here?
She's got hellacious reach, I'm sure.
Jesus, she's enormous.
Ikaradmus.
It's not
moves
polite to say
closer.
to a lady.
I don't think she's very much of a lady.
She's definitely not going to be gentle.
Not let you get any further.
Oh, she was standing on some stairs.
Only a little bit.
Bromhilde wants to kiss you and cuddle you forever.
Aw.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
The best form of death.
Snow, snow. The mind is
Kind of a broken
willing,
pelvis.
but the body is squishy and weak.
This might hurt if it hits someone. I don't know how hard they are.
It might hurt. So let's see here. Yeah, I think she'll try for that.
Oh, of course she will. Spirit and magic helmet.
Spear and magic helmet. Spear and magic helmet.
Helmet?
Spear and magic helmet.
All right.
Love that
She
episode. That was
stabs her spear with a ferocious force at Gorham.
And magic helmet.
32 will hit.
Ouch.
Just yes.
Ouch. Lens, we need to get her hex to shit.
Hex her or heal other people.
Yeah, hex her. Can't heal me again. Not unless you
I
cast
can't
magic.
I can't heal any of you, can I?
No, I can heal myself if I need to. I'm good. As long as I can get out of line of fire of these things, which I'll do next turn.
I believe it'll be
47.
44 points of damage to Gorham.
Ow.
Ouch. It's murder dent. I think we need Arrow and Gorham and Juniper to open up on this thing.
Round 3. Fight.
Ding ding ding.
Juniper.
Like we know each other. I'm gonna hex the shit out of her.
I might need to move down past this entrance
You
where the
might
thing's
actually want
shooting
to
at us.
see her and be within 30 feet.
Where
Move down and across so you're kind of behind Arrow somewhere and you'll be able to see.
like
Yeah, that'd be a good spot.
here.
Yep.
Okay, moving.
It's usually nice and safe beside Arrow.
I have moved. I'm going to X her. What shall I X her with? Retribution!
Okay,
That's only when she hits you, right?
No,
Cause
that's when
wounds.
she hits anyone.
Cause
Oh, is it
wounds.
anyone?
I'll read it and then you'll know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So shut up. Causes wounds on creature whenever it deals damage to another creature in
Right.
melee. Immediately takes half damage.
Nice.
Bypasses resistance immunities.
Cool.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Well, let's do that.
So she makes a will save, I believe.
Yes. Yes.
Her being a smarter giant probably has a good
She
will save.
makes a 20, but I don't think that's sufficient to
Nope,
save, is it?
it's not, because it's 21. Or it might be higher now. It might be. It's 22 now.
Yay.
So how many rounds of that is?
Equal to the witch's intelligence unless she
6
cackles,
rounds.
in which case it's unlimited number of rounds.
So it says 6 rounds, just in
So in
standard.
fairness, you might want to
Oh, it's
evil
equal,
arm.
it's equal to... This effect lasts for a number of rounds equal to the witch's intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Which is 6 probably, right? Or 7.
Yeah, it's good. Probably the length of the combat, in fairness.
And if she starts to cackle anyway,
Yeah.
she should be fine. And she's well positioned to cackle, so...
All right. Very good. Very good. So that's Juniper's turn then.
I did something useful, and it was my own idea.
Arrow.
If that had have been going when it hit thing, it would have took 23 damage
It would have
Well, I
taken
didn't have a go
22
then.
damage.
just from hitting thing.
I didn't have a go then.
Alright.
Shut up.
Kick its ass, Arrow.
I'm gonna make her into a pincushion.
All the
Murder
magic,
volley!
all the magic wang. Magic wang activated.
Arrows of Wang!
Right.
No, no wang. No wang.
Magic wang.
You
Let's
any arrows?
Wang.
Let's see. Key arrows, deadly aim. I'm gonna claim deadly aim here.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can do to up the wang with key points to make sure she dies.
She can do key arrows to make the arrows do a category higher damage, I believe.
Ah,
Mm.
yes.
And if
It's
we
like-
poison them.
Yeah, and make them explode on impact, and decapitation arrows. I heard that's a thing.
Let's see. How many key points would that be? Is that
It's just one to use your key arrows.
just one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it. Key spiked arrows coming up.
They have the same hit as her fists.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that right?
I hope
They're
so.
key arrows. Oh dear,
Unless-
I think you just rolled low. Okay, because the first one's a 2, and the next one's a 2.
Ouch.
There's a 10. Oh, but you get an extra attack from fervor
Mm-hmm. Do it.
for all your extra attack key arrows. Unfortunately, you rolled really low this time. Wow. That's just a lot. None of those rolls is above a 10.
That's
Unfortunately.
awful.
Do any of them hit? Let's see what her.
Oh dear.
She's a huge creature. She should be reasonably simple to
Did-
hit.
Oh,
Did I muck up? Did I
that-
do something wrong?
well, that
She
doesn't
has
include
plus
your
1 to
deadly
attack,
aim.
right?
That does include her deadly aim, but that may be for the best, as not a lot of these are going to hit anyway.
She's getting plus 1 for her feet, right?
Oh yeah, she's getting +1 for that and point blank shot and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But this macro doesn't include the negative for deadly aim.
What is that?
Likewise, it doesn't include the bonus
Oh.
damage.
Hmm.
Deadly aim
Does she
is
have-
the ranged equivalent of power attack.
Oh, okay, so she's at like -3 now?
Might even be -4 because you're
Oh, yeah,
-3. You're level 11.
I clicked the wrong
We're
attack.
level are we level 12?
Are you
Yeah.
level 12?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
level 12.
So it would be -4, but again,
Yeah.
honestly, it may be for the best because her attack rolls are pretty low.
Hmm.
Is she heroism?
Well, I know what I'm doing next time.
But heroism is included in that
Oh, okay.
because it's a static buff on her sheet.
May I be excused to go to the restroom?
Maybe.
Okay, so with the +2 from point blank shot and the trophy hunter feat or whatever it was called, we have a 26, which will hit
Hey.
for 16, 17 points of damage.
Good. Is that damage correct for her doing the upped damage?
Yes, she's rolling 2d8 plus 6.
Okay.
Because again, it's not including her deadly aim, which would normally be +8 on it.
Okay.
Which is why, again, it looks kind of low damage, but it's, yeah. That's another 26 for 20 points damage.
Good.
37?
I'm pretty much annoying this giantess with bug bites, aren't I?
I don't know.
They're pretty big bug bites.
They'll add up.
27 plus will hit for 23 points of damage.
Good.
I mean, that's 60 points of damage right there.
Keep it going.
27 for 17 points. 23 will miss.
Boo.
28 will hit for 17 points.
Good damage.
You pin cushion her up, and the blood flows fast from the massive wound you cause.
Good. Go on, Gorham. Finish her up.
Gorham.
Oh, extra attack or the deflection bonus to save on the spiritual weapons that are going to whack me and her if she doesn't drop.
You get a 5 foot and get a full attack, right? So you may as well
Yeah.
take the defense because you're going to get hammered next round.
Yeah.
Plus, this combat's carrying on because you heard me shout, "There's archers behind us from up the corridor."
All right. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Just roll a 1.
He rolled a 1.
I-
That's a miss.
Apparently
Gorham
did.
chops his eyes off.
28.
Good.
That will hit.
Still not a crit, though. Come on, we need a crit from you.
Yeah.
How many attacks do you get?
And
He's at
25.
3 now.
3.
25 will miss, unfortunately.
You
Hmm.
retribution, heroism?
Oh, wait. Does the 2 for heroism, the 2 for blessing?
Don't
Stack
think
or
they
not?
do.
Okay.
I think they're both morale.
Have a look.
Actually, no, wait. It's untyped from Fervor, so
Yeah,
that would
that's why
stack.
Fervor's a good spell, because it's just generic bonuses.
It just does not stack with haste.
Okay, so that'd be a 27.
So yes, that will hit.
Yay!
So you'll get 2 hits.
so
Is enough.
32
Dude!
and
come on.
33.
Dude!
Is that your damage if you don't hit with your first attack?
Yeah. Well, I mean the second and third attack are the same damage.
But if you miss with your first, does you still get your bonus damage if you miss with your first attack on your second attack?
I thought I did. Do I not? For what? For
Because you add your double damage on your second hits, right?
on second and third attack.
It's specific to the attacks regardless of if the first hits?
I think so. So if a single attack or now I gotta look up the stupid.
Sorry.
That's
Slightly
okay.
slightly important.
Single attack +2 weapon training, back swing. Full attack. Full attack does double strength damage on all attacks after first.
But the first misses.
Right, but all the other attacks get double damage.
Yeah,
Double strength.
after the first. It doesn't have anything to do with it hitting. It just does
Wait,
double
is
damage
it
on...
the first damage roll, though, is what I'm wondering?
No, full damage, full attack, double strength damage to all attacks after the first.
Okay. Fair enough. With the pincushion and 2 mighty swings by Gorham, she will fall
Good
with
work.
shallow breaths on the
Good,
ground.
I don't have to intimidate her, I guess.
You could still intimidate her.
And don't come back, you spirit.
Demir.
Yes, hi, how's it going?
It is Demir's turn.
I'm kind of nervous about these things down the corridor. I don't want to leave us
That's-
exposed from behind, so
It's
to
because
speak.
you're not wearing proper armor.
All right, yeah, I'm not wearing adamantium armor like you are. I don't have a lot to deal with these things. I mean, I have things like invisibility purge, but they're not going to help.
Fireball.
I could flame
When in
strike.
doubt, blow it up.
I could flame strike, but there's no guarantee it's going to hit any of them. I don't know how far down that corridor they are.
They're beyond the range of your light, at least.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that is the range of your light.
Use your echolocation.
Boo, boo, boo. I don't have anything that just targets stuff. Able to see it either, which is kind of terrible. So I guess I'm coming down to help you all.
Isn't that kind of normal?
What?
Not being able to target things you can't see?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm coming down to here next to Juniper, I think. Alex, follow me. Oh, Alex is gonna get stuck there if I leave. Crap.
She's currently not in their visible line in the hallway.
Until they sneak along this southern wall, and then they're all gonna shoot her in the face.
Possibly.
Or she'll spot them and shoot them and scare them away. That's okay. Losing their giant's got to be a little
You
demoralizing.
do
to
have
these
some
people.
wall spells.
Yeah, I'm looking at Wall of Fire actually right now. I don't have Wall of Stone, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have thrown that up. I guess I could drop a Wall of Fire right at the edge of the light. Seems a waste of such a large area spell just to fill a 10-foot corridor, but I guess it's doable, right?
It can be done.
Let me look it up again.
If you
Wall
want to,
of Fire.
if you want to cut off a flank,
Yeah, I think that's probably the one. Although if I put it there, then it's guaranteed to cut off the flank, right? Yes, I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
okay,
can-
where do you want it?
I could make it a ring. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
You could.
Effect of the
Made it a
flames.
ring before.
20 foot long, or a ring with a radius of up to 5 feet per 2 levels. Either form is 20 feet high. Concentration plus 1 round per level. and a mobile blazing curtain. Blah, 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 blah. The wall deals damage when it appears to all creatures in the area. Right turn. In addition, the wall does fire damage.
So if you do a ring down that corridor, it's just going to be 2 walls.
Actually, if you want to get to safety, there's another good spot to use that wall to cut things off.
You mean down that corridor?
No,
Who
I'll
killed the
let you
big
see
giant?
it.
Why don't you let me see it? What?
You take
Can
your
you
turn.
center it inside the
Whatever you want to
stone?
do.
You can
If
see
you
the
want
whole
to
map,
forward-
remember?
Who killed the giant lady?
Gorham killed it.
Impressive.
I didn't get the last kill for some reason.
So if I do a ring with a wall of fire, and it goes through a wall, does it just continue in the open spaces?
I suppose so.
I don't know whether it will or it won't. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm asking.
It probably shouldn't. It probably shouldn't be that big if you can't maintain the ring.
Because you can't, yeah, because it wouldn't be a ring. The walls would
Yeah.
split it, right?
Yeah.
Burning ring of fire. Well, if
So-
it's extra dimensional.
Extra dimensional ring of fire. So the safest thing to do then is to put it here, right? And here.
Whatever you want.
I love it when you have an idea and you think it's a good one. But that way it'll block anything that's coming down this corridor that we can see,
Mhm.
and also this corridor from down here.
Mhm.
Because if I put it right at the edge of the light, then I can only get stuff from there, and I don't know whether they can be able to get round.
Well, they run up and go through the secret door we missed and come in.
Yes, that's
flank
always
us
an
that way.
option, I guess. But or they come from the right, which I can't cover, unless I do a ring around us, in which case it would cut off the room below us as well. Yes, I'm going to block the flank. I'm going to put it there, here, and here.
Just the one wall or the ring there?
It's going to be a wall. There's no point in putting a ring there. You said if it dissects the walls, I can't maintain a ring. It's not going to be a ring.
thought you...
Oh, do you mean like a
radius
tiny ring, as in the 4
Yeah.
squares?
Yeah.
Is there a benefit?
Well, you'd have to
Yes.
move through 2 walls of it, I guess.
No, the benefit is that I could actually have it radiate in both directions if I do a small ring. Can I do a ring that small?
Yeah.
5 foot per 2 per level. So,
That's just the maximum. You can minimize it.
okay, let's put it on those 4 squares then. Let's make a ring centered on that central point. And let's have it radiating outwards. Is that right? Creatures within 10 feet.
Is it 10 feet outwards?
I'm looking. One side of the wall selected by sends out waves of heat. Creatures within 10 feet take def and what? Those past 10 feet. Within 20 feet is how far out it goes. So technically, I'm in the actual fire death zone. So let's push it 5 feet away from us.
Okay.
So it's kind of it's covering that.
Like there.
Yeah, that's good. Now I'm not in the death zone. So that's good. And it's radiating outwards, which means in 20 feet from it, they'd start taking damage.
Yep.
And if they pass through it, they also take damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be good. I will continue to concentrate, which is free. Can I move and concentrate? I can, right?
You can move and concentrate.
Do I need
The
to
only
see it to continue to concentrate upon it?
You don't have to see it. The only tricky thing is when another spell happens.
When I cast a different spell?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move down so I can see this room. I'm going to stand behind Juniper. Just so I can look in and see what's going on.
Okay. Yep.
While concentrating.
All right. Yeah. So, Pallid Path's turn.
Come run through my fire! Come on, let's do it. The Pallid Path are thinking. They are thinking.
Pallid Path are thinking.
Do, 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 do.
All right. What do these guys want to do here?
After they lost their giant.
Oh, that's right. Magic weapons.
Sucks, dude.
4 attacks on Thing this turn, I believe.
Wow.
No, on Gorum.
On Gorum, yes. A 28 will hit.
Yes.
17 will miss. 17 will miss. And I believe this has been 3 rounds of the weapons, correct?
Sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
3 of them disappear.
Uh-oh.
However, one of them is doing damage to you. 8 points of damage. And then I believe we had 3 magical flying halberds on Arrow as well.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh, that's right. One of them went off a round later.
she is dodging them amazingly. She's almost about to reach. She's almost about to reach and grab one and shoot it with her bow.
Dun, 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 can't touch this. Dun, dun, dun. Arrow time.
Arrow time. That's funny.
Well, it's not quite a hammer, so
That's funny. Arrow time.
there are times I'm clever.
Yeah.
Let us know if that happens.
Ooh.
Ouch. Bitch.
I know, right?
That was full-on handbag bitchiness. I'm impressed.
Occasionally I get claws out, yeah.
I might need some aloe for that burn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Nice.
This one is going to give a stab at Gorum. Okay. 25?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, not with my, fervored,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you are fervored up. Okay. And this fellow will then move to flank. Natural 20! Rolled to confirm!
Good God.
Is not confirmed.
Kill them, Gorham. Kill them all.
Oh, they're moving into cleave formation.
The cleave formation. That sounds good. Getting ready for ultimate cleavage.
I hardly
We'll
ever get to cleave.
do 12 points to Gorum.
How are you doing, Gorham? You can't be doing too well.
I'm being whittled down into not quite farmer range, but
Right?
What do these guys want to do?
They want to run through my fire and burn to death.
No, they don't quite want to do that.
They are desperate to burn to death, Lockhart.
they've got a burning desire.
They just want to go play in my fire. They're like, that's so pretty, let's go burn to death.
Let's start let's start Doom. Yes, Doom is good.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, exactly.
Doom.
That's not Doom song.
Doom on
They
you.
they grasp the little icon on their wrist and then begin to point towards Gorum to start with.
Who's doing that?
I got one of those too.
The ones to the south, close to the wall there.
Ah.
Stupid priests.
All right, so let's start with one will save against fear effect.
Oh.
Mind affecting, if that's helpful. And an
Yeah,
emotion
my-
spell now.
Does my cap of the Freethinker work at all on that?
Yeah, it should.
Let's see. Oh, and am I still fortuned or not?
Are you still what?
Fortuned or not?
You're not. You're no longer fortuned. You do have heroism, which gives a +2 for this.
All right. Well, 21.
Hey.
All right, make a second will save.
No.
They're trying to
I
shake you, Gorham.
refuse. Can I reroll that? For my cap of Freethinker?
Yes, with your cap of free thinker, you can reroll.
23.
Hooray! Gorham's mind
Make
is
it
like a fortress.
third. These
23.
guys make a fourth.
Ooh. Do I only get one reroll a turn with the cap, or?
I don't think so. I think it's every mind-affecting thing you're allowed to reroll.
When
It's
the
pretty good item.
wearer makes a saving throw against a mind-affecting effect, she can roll twice and take the better roll.
Yep.
You don't have to. It's not even a reroll. You just roll 2 dice.
18.
All right. You resist their magical compulsions
Wow.
as they expend a very poor turn.
Glad you've got that cap, dude.
Yeah.
And then as their move action, they will all try to hide within the shadowy illumination. Can I get a perception check from Arrow and Demir?
Yes, you can. $19. That's terrible. I rolled a 1. Sucks.
You accidentally stabbed yourself trying to put in your goggles.
Hey, Juniper, sparkle those guys up a bit.
41.
Sparkle motion.
Well, Arrow has her eyes on them, but they've completely disappeared into the shadows of the
I'm
walls of Demir.
concentrating.
Crap.
I'm concentrating on burning the things that are coming up our back passage.
You got a burning back passage.
That's right, it's the worst kind of back
Alex.
passage.
Is that what you do when I'm out of the house, Hal?
That's right, I guard my back passage with fire.
5, 6. Alex will spend a move action to get up here and will stab with her rapier at the one flanking Gorham.
Habanero lube.
Rana striking and all that stuff. Ooh. She rolls not great.
Alex.
Not great.
Archaeologists aren't built for combat.
Mind you,
Excuse
you
you, talk to
look in there.
Indiana Jones.
She still hits though.
Ah.
Enough. Well, no, wait, cover. No, she'll miss.
There's all-
She'll miss. She'll miss. And why are you
Did
even still on the
Did that
initiative?
go quiet for everybody?
It's starting to drop a little, I think.
Hello?
I heard a little. Hello, I can hear you. Cut out a little bit, I think. I think Lockhart's very quiet for some reason.
Am I quiet?
There you are, you're back.
No, there was a complete bit of silence for like 10 seconds for me. I couldn't hear anybody.
Oh,
Mm.
you okay?
I think just occasional internet hiccups.
Yeah, I think you're right. Stupid internet.
All right. Juniper, round 3? Really? Round 3?
Yes,
It's
sir.
probably
Round
around
now.
4 by now.
I think it should be round 4. I think that didn't hit for some reason.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you
Oh,
did it.
cackle.
I did manually.
Oh,
All right. Actually, the one you've cackled is currently bleeding on the floor.
Ah,
Oops.
yes. So I'm going to then cast another glitter.
it's a good call.
Sorry she didn't get to. Sorry if she didn't get a chance to hit me with your nice hex on her.
Which ones? Oh god, I wasted a great big spell and you killed her so easily. Meanies. Can I do it so that it gets more of the room than we've already got? That would make
Probably
sense.
get you can get the 4 on the far wall. I think the ones closest to us, at least one of them is already glittered, right?
Yes. One of them is already glittered, which is why he's left the wall.
The other one is probably going to end up as Gorham paste next round, so glitter the 4 against the door.
Which is what I said. So like
Yeah. Kick
here.
their ass. Make them all fucking glowy and blind.
Here.
Yeah.
It's a great spell. I love it. Good for these kind of assholes.
Will, we said?
Yes.
26 will save, and 11 will fail. 28 will save, and 9 will fail.
2 on.
2 blind,
So 2 are blind,
and all are glittered.
and all are glittered.
Minus
So
40 to stealth.
So they're no
Not all the
longer
glitter is
going to
gold.
even bother hiding.
Minus 40.
Yes, they cannot hide.
So amazing. It's such a great spell for this kind of stuff.
There's not really much you can do with a move action, though, I'm afraid.
Cackle.
Well, but there's no active hexes up.
She's a witch. You might as well cackle. That giant's still not dead. You never know. It might resurrect itself and attack us.
Hal, could you come and let the dog out?
Yes, I can. I can do that.
Because I've just kind of a bit unable to get up very easily.
Yeah, few
That's
goes
a
on.
good point. I was stupid. I wasted a good turn.
On doing what? What height?
Casting Doom when they could have been doing other things.
Could have been healing the giant.
Yep. Arrow.
But they're evil priests. They don't think of that kind of thing.
I'm going to shoot towards this back wall here.
Okay. Would make your flurry, and then choose which direction you want to start in.
McFlurry.
I've been trying.
McFlurry.
There it is.
Okay, just give a treat for me.
What happens when Arrow fights ice elementals? It's a McFlurry!
It's an icicle.
Uh, uh.
It's probably a McFlurry.
Makes me Scottish
let's see.
snow elementals.
That's kind of funny.
I found the attack where it's the key arrows plus the deadly aim thing, which is a -4 to my attack, but plus 8 to the damage.
Now, Heroes does cost another point if you just use your deadly aim.
True.
I mean, it's up to you. It's these guys. Well, they're not quite as hard to bring down as the giant, so it's up to you if you want to use your key or not. So let's see.
I think I'll use the standard deadly aim then.
Yep, sounds good. And yeah, they're
I
also
think that's
very
fine,
easy to
actually.
hit.
Yeah, there it is.
So how many of these guys are there? 6, 7.
There we go.
Very nice. And it's taking your extra attack too. Excellent. So which direction do you want to start with, left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay. 22 will hit. 20 damage. 33 will hit. 17 damage. 23 will hit for another 17 damage. 20 will hit for 16 damage. And 32 will hit for 20 damage, and that is one dead Skulk Priest.
Yay.
They have enough hit points, actually.
That's what they get for worshipping Skulk.
Alright, one down. Gorham.
Alright. Oh good. 2 near me. I can full attack and activate cleave, cleaving finish, whatever, maybe.
Potentially.
What the heck? I'm going to go nuts
Not
then.
dead yet.
They have a good amount of hit points on them.
Hmm.
I guess start with the one between above me.
Is one of them dead? Did we lose one?
You lost one.
Good.
Alright.
How did it die? Arrow killed it.
Yep.
Good.
33 to hit the one above me.
That will hit. Gorham hasn't been getting his crits out so
I
far.
know.
No.
25% of the time, and he hasn't really done it much.
Should I resolve damage before, or are these just the same? Should I just roll 3 attacks and?
Well, yeah, they're going to be the same AC, so you can roll your attacks, and we can do each individual damage one.
Okay.
And roll extra attacks if needed.
30 and 20.
All 3 will hit.
All right, 3 regular hits coming in. 33.
All right, still standing.
35
Still standing.
Wow.
and 37.
That will drop him.
They've got a lot of hit points.
They have a lot of hit points, actually.
And what? Cleave or cleaving finish?
They're definitely
Yeah,
not
so-
straight up skulks, then, are they?
Skulks don't typically cast spells straight up either.
No.
Spiritual weapon would imply some sort of priestly occupation.
Yeah.
So when I cleave, does that go
Jesus.
onto my?
I think that's
On
your
my
highest attack bonus.
Okay. 38. Still no crit.
But it will hit. Mr. Shiny. Sorry, you were targeting the top one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
28.
All right. Big gash, but it still stands.
I can't believe I'm not
shouldn't
critting.
use it.
Oh, and an intimidate.
Oh yes, make an intimidate.
45.
That should be sufficient to get one round of fear and maybe a round of shaken out of it or something.
Yeah, okay.
I think we figured out these things were quite high. I don't think that's going to be 8 raises on it.
No.
Because that you'd have to be like in the 60s to get 8 raises.
That's going to take a few levels before I can get up
You're
that
going a
high.
second.
Yeah.
Run.
So that'll be like 1 round of fear and I guess like maybe 2-3 rounds of shaken. So yeah.
If combat lasts that long.
Exactly.
Yes. Come on, sit down and hear them.
Okay. And then when Hal returns, it will be Demir's turn.
I'm
It's
returned.
Demir's turn.
Hooray!
Gorham dispatched one skulk and cut a slice across the other one, but there's
Good work.
still a few of them in the room.
So if I'm maintaining that wall of fire, I cannot cast another spell.
I do not believe so.
So I'm kind of stuck doing basically jack all right now.
I mean, you could run up and attack the other skulk.
Or you could cheer us on, or...
Rah, good team. Rah.
If you have your priestly spell-like abilities to use.
Well, my spell-like abilities are combat-related.
Channel?
He doesn't channel.
I can't channel, I'm not a cleric.
Well, channel battle.
Yeah. Rah. Think battly thoughts. I'm going to have to keep this thing running. Otherwise, well, I can drop it and then it will last one more round. So I'm thinking I'll keep it running this round and then maybe drop it next round, depending on how you guys are doing with those guys in there.
Sounds good.
How does that sound, team?
Team says good.
All right, so I will stay where I am right now and just maintain concentration on the wall of fire.
Okay. Oh, I suppose one wouldn't break concentration.
I don't have any attack ones.
Okay.
I will hold my action. If anything comes near me, I will stab it to death.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
The Pallid Path. So yes, now that I remembered what these guys are and what their abilities are, something slightly important might happen here.
Oh, good.
Plot.
No, none of that.
Yeah, they're bringing back the giant as a zombie under their control.
Where's
That'd be nice.
kidding?
3 of... Oh, I suppose this guy doesn't. Glitter Dust, that requires a save each round, I believe?
Nope. Oh, for blindness, maybe.
Yes.
Laying on hands. And they forgot that
each
channel
round
negative
at the end
energy.
of their turn. Okay. So no, he's still there. He's gonna... Oh, that's right. To start off with, spiritual weapons. 1 on Gorham, making its last attack. 20 will miss.
No.
And 3 on Arrow, making their last attacks. 20... Oh, does 28 hit Arrow? Pretty sure 26 doesn't. What is your AC, Mother?
My AC is 30.
Okay. They're useless against you, and they disappear, having done no damage whatsoever.
I love Arrow. She's so kick-ass.
All right. The Skulks tries to hold its short sword ready, but is kind of clearly blind and not doing a whole bunch. These other two, however, move up to the fallen giant and lay hands upon her, and her wounds close slightly.
Does that provoke?
They are too far away to provoke.
No, the giant healing wounds.
Healing wounds does not provoke. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure this party wouldn't be standing right now.
And neither would pretty much any party. The wounds are closing! Whack!
Ah!
It should provoke. It would be great if it did.
Alright, so actually, yes, I do need to add her back on. As I believe she went on a 10. There is a groan, and the giant has new life brought into her.
God
Damn it. Didn't put her down hard enough.
Apparently not.
Alright.
She's gonna kill me.
No, she's on the ground. She's prone right now. Alex can heal you. Maybe a bit.
Alex could heal? What do we, any particular thing we want Alex to do?
Either
We
that
want
or
her
coup,
to try
either that or
stab
coup de grace the giant.
Coup de grace is no longer an option.
Oh, because she has to be next to it to do it. Oh, because it's not helpless.
Both of those reasons.
I think the safest. I hate to say it. I think the safest path is healing Gorham, but party, what do you think?
I don't think we want to die.
Because if Gorham's too low on hit points and he takes a big hit, his chance of instant death is higher, right?
I suppose, technically.
Because I meant if he's knocked
Driving
way down.
Yeah.
And instant death is bad.
Because he could be knocked all the way through his negatives, right?
I suppose.
Yeah.
So I guess Alex needs to cast some big-ass healing spell on Gorham.
She's cast most of her big ones. Oh, she has 3rd level spells left.
Come on, Alex. Big numbers.
What did I do there? Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. Okay. So then Alex will step forward and cast a Cure Serious on Gorham then.
Nice. Big numbers now.
Oh.
Maxed out. Maxed out.
So that would be-
You used your healing on Gorham, didn't you already, Linz?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
I sure did. But I have a wand of heal, I think, right?
Yeah, a one Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah. I'm just going to reposition my legs. Hang on.
Ooh, a nice 33 points to Gorham. Nice
That's
high
good.
rolls.
That's good. We like that. That might keep him up and running.
That's Alex's turn. Ikoradmus.
Health bar.
So here is the tricky thing. She's prone.
Mm-hmm.
Does she risk standing up? Does she take the penalties?
She missed my most impressive attack. She might think it's safe to stand up.
Right?
I should have intimidated her. She was only unconscious.
Told you. She would have seen how terrifying you are as she blacked out.
Decisions.
Always be intimidating.
Grr.
I suppose she would want to stand up. She would want to have full benefits of not negative prone. So she will stand up and provoke from Gorham.
Kill her, Gorham. No pressure. Crit now.
If ever needed a... just not a crit.
Oh.
Now, is that with your... Not that it matters much, but that's with your power attack penalty?
Yeah.
Okay. It will hit, however, and probably put her back down, norming your regular damage.
Good. Kill her. Max out. Big numbers.
30.
Well, it's not bad.
She's back down, at least.
Good.
And that ties up the priest for another couple rounds.
Well, if they want to keep healing her.
Yeah.
Not if you talk to me like that, young man.
Sorry. What attack spells do you have?
Lightning Bolt, Volcanic Storm, Damnation Stride, Feeble Mind, Tentacles.
Some nice stuff rolling around in there.
Yeah. So we can see. Can we see them all now, or no?
Yeah, they're all visible.
Pretty
You've looked at
much,
them all.
They're
Hang on.
sparklies and stuff.
My laptop tray keeps adjusting my view.
Weirdly, my computer has the middle dude in the wrong place.
Weird.
Really?
Can I Volcanic Storm over towards like the back
Yeah.
thing? I think that might be a good thing.
How much of a square does a lightning bolt have to pass through?
Just enough of one.
I'm just thinking. I'm just drawing a line right here. If it
But
came
she's
from
saying volcanic storm, which would hit like a whole
everything.
4 of them, plus do extra damage to actually kill the giant instead.
Yeah, you're
Just
right. What's the area on volcanic storm? Is it going to catch Gorum?
If it's against the back wall, it might be safe. I think it's like a 20-foot spread. It's
I think
big.
you're right. I think it's big. It is big.
Somebody needs to look. I can't get all my.
I'm looking. I
All
got
my
it.
spell descriptions and stuff are all somewhere that I can't access them very easily.
I gotcha. It is a 20-foot radius and 40 feet high.
It is big, but not too big that you can't avoid Gorum.
Right. Would it catch everybody else? Pretty much.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's going to catch everybody. Do it.
Where should I center it at?
Just do it so it catches. It just stops at Gorum but catches everyone else.
And you pretty much have to hit that one in front of him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just the
Boom.
entire area is treated as difficult terrain. Okay, so I do have to draw this one out.
Boom. I can't imagine this is a quiet spell.
5.
So people might have their ears ringing.
Hot volcanic rock and clumps of ash pound down when this spell is cast. I love how it's underground. That's so great.
And again, I'm just putting it there so I can move it.
Yeah. No!
So like there.
That seems fine. Is it going to damage those doors?
It won't go past them for spell purposes and stuff.
Fair enough.
Just
Good
like your, yeah.
Do pot tons of damage, Linz.
How many damages?
It's 3d6 bludgeoning, 2d6 fire. So
Slash
unless anybody's saving against any of that, just do 5d6.
There is no saving throw.
I meant anyone's got like damage reduction against fire.
Just 5d6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or bludgeoning, I guess.
Boom.
17. No save.
So that will stop the breathing
Hey!
of the tiger giant.
You've landed a big rock on her face.
Take that, bitch.
Take that, biatch.
Yeah.
And the rest are fairly decently damaged. I mean, it's 5d6, but there's no reflex on it, so honestly, for all intents and purposes, it kind of ends up being 10d6, really.
How's that?
Well, if you have 10d6 that...
Oh,
people
you
make-
mean it's guaranteed to hit every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
That's not what I wanted. Minus 17. Okay, there we go. Yeah, some pretty decent damage going on there.
Cool.
More than you know. Arrow.
Kill some things, Arrow.
Kill the world.
Kaboom.
I'm amazed. There's
Look at the spell effects and
Yeah.
combat control areas we've got going on.
I'm gonna do another flurry.
The mess we're making.
And
Make a flurry, and then tell me where you want to start. These poor. See, I mean, yes, they're pretty decent mooks, but they're mooks.
Right. But they are pretty good.
they're at least absorbing a lot of damage. All right. Which one do we want to start on, dear?
One closest to me.
The one from Gorm?
Nah, I'll go with the one furthest instead. Never mind.
The blind one against the wall?
Yes.
Okay. 31 will hit. Takes 20 points of damage. The 19 is a natural 1, so it will miss. The 15 is an unfortunate 15 and will actually miss.
With a blinded one?
I suppose, actually, yeah, the blinded one of 15 will actually hit, won't it? Because it won't get its... Yeah. So yes, the 15 will hit. Lucky that. For 15 points of damage. 25 will hit. Are just soaking up the damage, though, aren't they? Another 25 will hit, and we'll take that one out of the game.
I lost all audio for a second there.
Lots of damage to the blind one.
Good. Is he dead?
Yes.
Hooray!
You have one more attack, dear. Which one would you like it to hit?
The one behind the giant.
Behind this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 31 will hit, 18 points damage.
Nice.
He's looking, struggling to keep standing.
Everyone's rolling low tonight. I'm worried.
Everybody's rolling low. Gorham hasn't critted much at all, in fact.
In fairness, if you look at pure damage numbers, I think Arrow's a good chunk ahead. Gorham.
I guess I will start on the... Now, if I kill the one standing skulk near me, can I cleave onto the giant?
He's dead, but sure.
Okay, well,
Just to be sure.
she stood up last time, so...
So this time I specifically said the volcanic storm did her in.
Gorham's taking no chances.
39 to hit.
39 will hit.
Gorham's taking no chances.
32 to hit. And...
So,
29.
I don't think you did take your penalty on your attack of opportunity with your power attack against the giant, because you had the same bonuses as you do on your first attack here.
Oh.
Not that it would matter too much, but just
That
something to be
last
aware
one's
of,
a crit.
Yeah.
It's far dead before that though. It's on 29 hit points.
But finally, a crit ranged hit.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, then I should roll to confirm that.
Honestly, I'm surprised you made a full attack.
Oh god, 19.
That last roll is D20 plus 11 plus 6 plus 5 minus 3 minus 10 plus 4.
Yeah.
Does that add up to
minus
11?
3 power attack, minus 10 for his secondary attack.
No, but that adds up to plus 11, right?
I suppose.
I'm looking at the one above, which is plus 11 plus 6 plus...
The plus 5 is because he's confirming a crit howl.
Plus 5. No, it's not the plus 5. Oh, is that the crit confirm?
Or the other one where I'm plus
I'm
5
looking-
rather than...
I'm looking at how the system is displaying it. The one where he rolled a 14, it's displaying a huge line,
Yeah.
whereas the 18 is only saying plus 11.
Thing, you're using the wrong bracket there.
Oh, crap.
That's be what I was saying. Not that the numbers are wrong, just that I don't think it's adding and minusing everything.
Yeah.
So it's cutting off at that bracket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I think we're doing you out of hit stuff there, Mr. Thing.
I don't know. He's also cutting out a minus 13 to that total, so it's not much, but...
I guess it's a plus something though, right? Plus 4, plus 3 or 4?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, it is brutally murdered.
Hooray! Hooray for brutal murder.
Not murdered, justly slain.
Oh, that's
It
right.
is
Intimidated
brutally
corpse.
slain.
With your penis.
Demir.
Do you want me to drop this fire thingy I've got going on and actually help, or are you happy with me keeping it going for another round?
Well, we seem to be doing okay.
Well, you look like you're about to have your arm fall off. Do you want me to come and heal you?
Your minion healed me.
It's not a minion. She's my companion, but still. Okay, I'll keep it running one more turn if you think you're not going to die.
Not from pallid things.
Okay. If you do, I'll laugh at you. And I get to use this animate dead scroll on you, okay? Deal?
Sure.
Okay, good. Alright. I'll maintain my spell and stay where the heck I am. Once again, being wary of behind us to kill stuff should it appear.
All right.
Can't believe I'm like watching the back. That's pretty bad.
It is a little. Thing, do you want to make me a perception check?
Uh, 29.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Hmm.
So these guys.
Oh, God, these guys. These guys.
One's gonna do the fadeaway.
Look it up.
1, 3, 4, 6. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. That's difficult terrain.
Yeah. Good work, Lindsay. Keep them contained. And glowing with glittery awesomeness.
And lava.
I suppose he will charge Gorham then.
Can you charge over difficult terrain?
Well, no, he can't. He's just going to move his standard 30 feet and attack him.
He's gonna walk to
He's going to carefully pick his way over the rocks and ruinous floor.
A 28 will hit.
Oh, Gorham,
Yes.
no. Gorham, what was all that about not getting hit by these pallid guys?
I said I wouldn't get killed by them.
Oh, okay.
For 5 points of damage.
I can take that.
Whoa, he moved.
He
Did
was
I
looking
move
at
you?
his bar, wasn't he?
I moved you back. 10, 20, 30.
Pig-nosed lady is quite big.
A lot of eating on that.
Yeah. Right. Has to be said, if these things are skulks, they've got good morale.
The skulk priests.
Oh,
Some sort.
they're scared of running away.
Their god is watching.
That's right. Their god, who is the god of the skulk priests?
Whatever the squiggly guy is on these bracelets, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, this one stands here, lifts up its bracelet, and a dark pulse comes from it.
I want to use this bracelet they've got.
They've kind of been stroking their bracelets on occasion while doing spells and stuff. Ooh,
You
that's
said they were
holy symbol.
magical, didn't you? Oh,
Holy symbol.
they're holy symbols. Yes, that makes sense.
He's channeling negative energy.
That will actually hit everyone.
What?
30 feet.
What is it?
Negative channel.
Negative channel.
Nice.
Will saves don't roll a 1 pretty much.
You know what you just did there, don't you?
What?
You made us all roll a 1.
Gene,
I don't even know what my will is. What's my will?
Alex is good.
Going to look.
20 actually, since I get to roll twice.
No, you don't. This isn't a mind affecting.
Oh, okay, 18 then. Never mind.
23.
Have arrow Lindsay. A will save, please.
Will save.
And yes, pretty much everyone. Actually, yeah.
26.
Everyone is fine. This is very much a last ditch effort from him.
Good.
Everyone take 1 point of damage.
What was it?
It's a channel energy.
Oh, just like...
You feel a negative writhing, but it's pretty small.
What's a bit of a niggle.
You maybe get a scratch on you. It feels like your skin slightly twists up and sheds, and there's a small cut.
I'm
Nice.
vaguely depressed, like that time I accidentally saw Demir naked.
Sure, accidentally.
It was an accident to me.
Sure. Was deliberately waiting until he went into the shower quarters of the inn.
There's no proof. There's only fanfolk.
Hello? Oh, there we go again. I'm losing audio occasionally. Seems
I
Yeah, I
fine.
did as well.
Seems
I
fine
think-
on the recording machine, but not on my laptop.
I didn't. I keep losing it when you do as well.
I'm thinking, is that their connection, do you think?
Might be, yeah.
Three of
Yeah.
us seem to be connected during that.
Yeah,
Although I
that's
think
weird.
the audio machine would get it too then.
Yeah, the audio machine seems fine. I can see the little thing like lighting up and down when you're talking, but it can't hear.
Maybe it's a
can hear
Mac
you.
thing.
Yeah. Maybe it's a
Weird.
Mac
Well,
thing. Well, the recording machine is a Mac.
let's see. Okay, so that was them. Yeah. They're yeah. I think they're gonna come in to do this. They'd like to do something else, but I think they're gonna come in, just walk into the room and do this. So
Who's walking into the room?
reinforcements.
Oh, screw you, Lockhart.
The good thing is they're not flanking you because they avoid the wall of fire.
Nice.
Just a long
You
way
delay them
around.
a couple turns.
They've managed to come around.
Yeah.
There's a path around.
Yeah.
Damn it. Guess I can drop the wall of fire
Oh
now.
yeah, coming down through this thing, yeah. Unless there's more of them.
1, 2, 3. The good news is that Lindsay actually damaged them preemptively without knowing it.
Good work, Lens.
Some of them.
So is the volcanic storm not storming anymore?
No, it just hits once and then it's just difficult terrain.
Okay.
But that's enough of a movement thing that, let's see, they're going to go into here. They see Gorham cover. They see lots of arrow holes and punctures and stuff. They see a volcanic storm. So let's have Gorham as 1-2, Arrow as 3-4, and Juniper as 5-6.
Floaty halberds, or are they arrowing?
Floaty halberds.
Of course.
Nice.
I don't think they actually have precise shot to be good archers in this situation. Fortunately for you. So 1 on Arrow, 2 on Arrow, 1 on Juniper, 3 on Arrow, 4 halberds on Arrow. They apparently think the archer is the dangerous one.
Nice. That's good, because they're not going to hit her
Because
unless they crit.
What is the crit range on a halberd?
Standard, is it?
I don't think it's standard.
Oh, maybe it's bigger, actually, because it's a polearm.
I think it's at least it's a ×3 is what it is.
Hmm.
So 4 hits on Arrow. None of them actually connect.
They all miss.
And 1 on Juniper, which I think a 16 misses Juniper as well. They're not being very effective.
Good.
Alex will step forward and try to put the channeling one out of its misery. With a rapier full attack.
Damn it, now I can't move there and get both of them.
So you can move in front of her. Actually, no, you can't. There's difficult terrain. Sorry.
Yeah,
Mind you, you have
giant-
freedom of movement. You're not affected by difficult terrain.
Oh, that's right.
Ah!
So yes. The 23 will hit. The 12 is not going to have enough bonuses on it to connect. But the damage will be sufficient to have it hit the floor.
Hey, what's killed what? Did Alex kill a thing?
Alex killed a thing.
Hey, good work.
She did, let's see, 16 points of damage to it,
Nice.
which will take it out of the fight. And I don't think they're going to bother healing such a minor thing as that. So, back to the GM layer. And the giant can once again be removed from initiative.
Hooray!
Yay.
Round 6, Juniper.
Picks up the... Is it worth another glitter dust? Now we have another 5 of them.
Well, I'd be surprised if she.
Oh, she had
prepared
another.
three
Oh, you just
glitter
made another
discs.
third one. Prepared,
had-
right?
We need to figure out what Lindsay has prepared.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what Lindsay has prepared because I'm Lindsay.
It is pretty low level, so
Thank
it's still a
you.
bit crap tons of stuff.
Glitter,
But what does Jennifer have prepared?
I had one glitter dust.
Oh,
Oh,
so we fudged that.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I've got
cast
one.
two. You cast 2 today. Did you prepare 3 for today? Or how?
Let me think. I've got them written down in 2 places. I've marked off 2 on my sheet, and with 1 left, and then I've marked off 3 on one of my sheets.
Oh, maybe you do prepare 3 a day.
How many?
That doesn't sound like me.
Is it a second level spell?
Yeah. I'm not sure I would have had that many glitter dust. I
What
might have
second level
accidentally
spells do you have?
6.
You have 6.
I keep 1 slot free, so I think
Right.
that's what I've done. Maybe. So I don't think I have any more left.
Okay. We'll have to do some horrible damaging spells to them then.
Yeah. Let's do that instead. How about
Explode Skulk Cleric. I believe you've got that spell, right?
yeah. Cone of Cold.
Oh, that would be
Do
nice.
you have?
Yeah.
Prepared?
Yeah.
Just
You
put-
might want to get past standing beside Gorham to do that.
If you move to like, what's the range on it? It's massive, isn't it?
It's big, but she kind of wants to get past Gorham and Alex to use
You
it.
can get to there. Where
Um,
would the cone go? Would it catch them all?
Actually, that would be the perfect spot.
This one? Oh yeah, because you shoot it off that corner.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Shoot
That
it off
right?
that corner. Will that get
Yeah.
them all?
It would get them all. Because it's a cone at basically a right angle.
Yeah, but is it long enough? It's 60 feet,
It's
isn't
60 feet. It's
Yeah.
massive.
it? This is going to hurt a lot.
Cone of Cold. I forgot. I have my page bent back with my spell things on, so I could only see the top row of the spell things.
Good old Cone of Cold. It's
So
a classic.
It's a
12d6 damage, I believe.
level
Yeah.
6 spell.
Yep, it's a big one, but it's a good one.
What's my DC? Hang on. Level 6. 22 apparently.
12d6 anti-enormous. Reflex for half.
12d6. Are we ready, people?
Yep.
Come on, big numbers.
It's gonna be like 12.
Many
It could,
sixes.
unfortunately.
45!
That's 45 is not bad.
Oh yeah.
I think
Oh,
Juniper,
yeah.
just
yeah.
by the pure number of targets you're hitting, may have slightly out-edged arrow and damage all of a sudden. We'll see how many reflex saves are made. If they all make the reflex save, unfortunately, I think Arrow's still the damage MVP of this. But anyway.
Not that it's a competition or whatever.
Not that it's a
but-
competition, sorry. But anyway, so what's the DC on this? 22?
22.
22, okay. Nope. Nope. Yes. I'll say that's you. Nope.
Good.
Yes. I'll say that's you. How many? That's 5 so far?
You've done 5, yeah.
So one more. Okay.
So you got 4 of them.
4 full damage, that's good. And,
Awful
and 2
damage.
for half, that's not bad at all.
Okay. 45, right? 45.
45, yeah, pretty good.
Minus 45
Nice.
off you.
Very good.
Minus 45 off you. Minus 45 off you.
They're feeling a bit chilly.
Minus 45 off you. Minus 22 off you.
Pretty certain the giant's very dead now.
Minus 22 off you. Indeed. Indeed. So that was like almost 200 damage right there.
Damn, Juniper.
No,
Juniper?
it was over 200 damage, right?
Juniper.
Not quite.
Juniper, send
Really?
me-
I guess it's 5 times 45.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Slightly over 200. So yeah, okay. You guys are doing good. Arrow. In this broken, volcanic, iced-over wasteland that the room has suddenly become, goodness if any of the wall murals will survive this combat.
Pretty certain they're not surviving this combat.
The skulks are still standing, mostly.
But they're not happy.
They're not happy.
Jeez, no kidding.
They've pissed Juniper off. That's just like, I can see you, you're all glowing, now there's like a big volcano eating you, and now you're all frozen and shit.
Spooked the witch.
That's right. Next step is a lightning bolt up their ass.
I'm a flurry. Because it's the only thing I can do at this point.
You're better than me, I'm just holding this back passage closed with a ring of fire.
Okay. Let's see. Deadly aim. Remind me, does that...
That's automatically applied. It makes your arrows less accurate but more damaging.
Okay.
And is a good choice, definitely in this situation, as these things are really easy to hit.
Okay. So I'm going to do a standard flurry and a standard extra.
All right. Where are we starting? Where would you like to start?
Oh,
Alaska.
no, not Alaska.
Alaska. Cold. Furry clothes. Scarves. Okay, I'm done.
Canada.
Oh yeah, that's like Canada. I don't want to go to Canada.
Giant Canada.
I would never want to go to Canada. God, those people are assholes.
I know, we can be pretty mean sometimes. Sorry about that, eh?
Whoop. I'm watching something Scottish at the minute, and I keep accidentally like almost dropping into Scottish, especially because they're using like really old colloquialisms. They're quite familiar to me because my gran was Scottish, and all of my relatives are.
Nice.
I'm having to work really hard not to drop into that at the minute.
Yes, dear. Which skulk do we want to start the damage in?
I'm going to start with this second dude on that second row. Yeah.
The middle one? Okay. So 27 will hit. 15 points of damage. He's down.
Hooray!
Who next?
The one to his left.
Okay. 20 to hit. 16 points of damage. He's down.
Yay!
Now the one to the right.
All right. 25 to hit. 17 points. Still up.
Oh.
18 to hit. 15 points. Still up.
Stubborn bastard.
Terrible.
This one made his reflex saves. 26 to hit. 16 points of damage. He's down.
Yeah.
One attack left. Who do you want it to be against?
This one.
Okay. 33 to hit, 17 points damage, still up. Borum.
Go for it, Gorham. Do the job.
Should I kill the one standing next to me, or...
I think that's probably about all you've got, right? Unless you want to take an attack of opportunity.
Guess I better full attack on him then.
Kick his ass.
Well, I mean, you could just single attack and move up or something if you want.
Well, assuming I drop him with a single attack.
He's pretty damaged. And your attacks regularly do 30 to 40 damage.
Oh, that's true. What the heck?
No pressure, though, Gorham.
For that matter, if you wanted a single attack, you could Vital Strike it.
That's true. What the heck? That will hit.
Threat?
That's a
That
crit
is.
threat.
Crit
And
threat!
29 to confirm?
It's confirmed.
Hey! It's
Okay,
going to
so-
explode.
So do I get 6d4 then with the vital strike on the crit?
Yes, you do.
It's going to explode.
He really is.
53.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little one.
It's enough. It's enough. He's exploded. And then you have a move action to do whatever you want with.
Hey! Get in there, Gorham.
What the heck? Can I move down there? Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Freedom of movement. Demir?
Go team! I was going to flame strike, but Gorham's in the way.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's really a waste of a spell, to be quite honest. Right?
Yeah, between Gorham and Arrow, you could probably clear these guys up pretty quickly
I don't think so.
without having to use any more spells.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go cook some marshmallows on my wall of fire.
All right.
I fell into a burning wall of fire.
I'll come on down here. I'll come into the room in case anybody needs healing.
All right. Fair enough.
There we go.
Pallid Path. They're not gonna go down easy. Though they can't 5-foot step in the difficult terrain.
Nice pinning him down there, Gorham.
I think they can do that. Yeah. Is this a thing they can do? Probably not. What?
You're talking to yourself, dude.
I know. I have to check this ability because it kind of may potentially be better to use against Gorham than normally.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Is that because Gorham's big and slow?
Are they going to convert me with pamphlets?
That's right. They're going to convert you with pamphlets.
Oh, why do they even write that down?
What?
You can objects and constructs. Well, you're not object or construct.
Although he looks like one.
Almost does. I guess they'll just try to attack with their short swords. And, of course, the 4 spiritual weapon attacks on Arrow. You guys thought I forgot, didn't you?
Are they still going on with dead priests?
Yeah, the spells continue.
But do they attack?
They continue to attack the target they were told to attack.
Okay.
And one on Juniper. Does a 19 hit Juniper?
For my regular AC.
Your regular AC, yes.
I
I think it's low. You're just still like in the 20s, low 20s
Yeah.
range.
Yes, 21 as a base, 23 if
Yeah.
Blessing of Fervid, which we are, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Still too
Okay.
low. They used all their good spiritual weapon rolls on Gorham earlier. And then these two are just going to, with their last attempts, attack with their short swords. 25 hits, I believe.
Not with my extra
Yes.
bonuses.
And there you go, because you took your fervor as a AC bonus instead of a full attack.
I lost like the
25
past.
doesn't hit.
I lost like the past 25 seconds. I didn't hear anybody.
I think Comcast is doing something funny with your internet again.
Yeah, they suck for shit, basically.
There goes that sponsorship.
Oh yeah, damn it.
And I think Alex will probably hang back too, because she can't. Well, she could get into there. Take the extra 30 feet of movement and get an attack. And sure, she'll join Gorham on the front line.
Yay!
Hey.
Don't die!
Rapier attack. Oh, crit confirm.
Nice.
So I think that'll actually do enough damage. Minus 12, yeah, Piranha
Plus
Strike, 4 luck. So that's 6. So basically that's 20 points of damage, which will be enough to take that one down.
Yay! She's killing the things.
She's being adventurous.
Right.
Round 7.
That's the way, Alex.
Is Juniper gonna let Gorham and Arrow handle it? Or
Yeah, pretty much. I think I'll stand here and be smug in the knowledge that I just did awesome stuff.
you were kind of awesome.
You sound surprised.
No, I'm trying to be reassuring.
Thank
You were
you.
very awesome.
Positive reinforcement. There you go. I like it.
I feel we downplayed your abilities when you weren't present last session.
Yeah, she can roll out all kinds of terrible damage.
Nobody can do my character like I can when I'm paying attention and can be bothered and I'm not tired or feeling ill.
Yes.
Did you notice? It's already 10 past. It's like 10:15. And I haven't complained about being tired or not feeling well once.
Are you using that footstool?
Who are you?
I-
And what have you done with Lindsay?
I am right now. I keep switching off because like my back of my legs get like sore, so I keep switching and like curling my legs around and then
Right.
changing. But my back's a bit funny. But I think that's more from like lifting drunk girls up last night than anything else. Yes. So yeah,
So
we should
yes,
just,
as,
I just
as
play
Juniper
like this.
has a moment of well-earned smugness, it is Arrow's turn.
I'll sleep. Oh.
You were very good, mistress.
Thank you.
You've learned the dark powers well. I have very
Soon
few
it will be ripe
secrets
for
from
the
our
harvest.
patron I can teach you, but I shall try.
Is that my little thing in my?
Yep.
It's my little
That's
dust method, is it?
Dyson.
Dyson. I was about to call it Hoover. I was like, no, that's not quite right. It's Dyson. It's not Hoover.
Yes, mistress.
You named your thing after a vacuum.
I did because
It's a dust method.
Ah, okay. Perfectly brilliant.
dust method. Everybody's gone away again.
I also like crumbs.
Crumbs. He's a crumb brush.
Let's see. This the last skulk, is he trembling at all?
You should be, I would think.
Not as much as you might think. There's a look of resignation to his face.
I'm gonna
He's
do
more
another
afraid of
flurry
his
then.
boss than us.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. So dead.
So much dead.
I ain't even gonna bother with my extra fervor.
What? I don't get to kill another thing?
Well, that was productive.
Yeah.
I have served the polymorph plague well.
Stab.
Search, loot.
So
Yeah, we need
killing
to.
all the rest that might potentially be hanging on by a breath.
What
Yes.
breath?
Well, there are some that are technically in the dying range, but
Poor things.
if we're just cleaning them up,
It's a mercy, Lockhart. A mercy.
some parties like talking to enemies.
I know, we've learned our lesson.
We don't speak the right languages usually.
They've shown signs of speaking common, but
Mm.
You need healing, Gorham.
Hmm?
You need healing.
I could use a little.
How much?
70 points.
He sucks so much. I'll cast a cure critical on Gorham. $32 points back.
Woot.
And I'll drop
Who's giving me my 1 point back?
And I'll drop a Cure Serious on Gorham as well, just to be sure, just in case we get rear-ended, because we still have rooms behind us. 23 back, Gorham.
All right.
Feel better? Anyone else?
I'm good.
Just me then, huh?
I need 1.
One.
you can heal yourself with your hex.
Seems a bit of a waste, right?
Touch yourself.
That's right.
All the time.
Is it plus 10 on Cure Moderate?
Yes.
19 back to me.
Alright, so that was a good little combination combat there.
Add.
I worry just a little bit sometimes about those, because technically that was combining a couple of rooms together, but...
They did alright.
Yeah,
I think we need to search this one and then go backwards and confirm that left-hand passage where I cast the fire thing is completely clear.
Loot the giant.
Yes, let's get some looting. We cast Detect Magic, just in case.
There is the expected magical auras on the skulks.
What, they're magical. Oh, what did they have?
Some of their equipment was.
Oh, like short bows and stuff.
They have magical short bows, each of them.
How many do we kill?
Let's see here. How many do you have? How many short bows do you have already?
I currently have 4.
All right. So then this would be 12 more.
Jesus Christ. 16 short bows in a little pack. They still have 16 Masterwork short swords too, right? Oh, 12
yes.
Masterwork short swords.
Yep, 16 masterwork short swords.
How many in Nubrex arrows do we have?
So let's see here. Not a lot of them were fired. So I believe you'll have Sorry, this is right. This is just the 12 of them.
I can't do the math. We killed 12 of those. Wow.
Yeah.
It felt like they never ended, so I guess that's fair.
Let's just go 110.
Good enough. Add that to the pile. 1. Okay, good. Anything else they had? I can't remember.
Not really.
Oh, they had those wristbands, right?
Yes. They have those small wristbands.
We have 15 of those in the
strange
other pile.
leather with almost obsidian stone carved into what appears to be this eye, surrounded by a ring of teeth with these swirls, vines, tentacles around it in a ring.
So it's the same as the wristband I took from the one earlier?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
they're
completely-
hand carved, so there's some slight differences, but they generally all seem to be the same.
So, anything else on the giant?
The giant is yes, the giant has a spear and
Which I'm guessing is huge.
yes, and hide armor.
Are they magical?
They are not magical.
Can we even tell if the spear is are they masterwork?
You don't think so. They appear to be just kind of put together.
So, do we care
So
about a
can I
huge spear and a huge furry armor?
Not really.
Okay. Anything else?
She also has a bag on her.
Okay. Is it moving?
It is not moving.
Is it magical inside?
It is not magical.
We will carefully open the bag.
It does have a jingle, and as you open the bag and Demir's magical light hits it, there's a lot of shinies from within inside.
Look at that. Chinese. What do we got?
Taking a moment to look through it, you'll find jewelry, gems, and coins.
Nice.
Sounds exciting. We like that. Hold on a
Taking
second.
some appropriate time to count and appraise,
Mhm.
you'll find it's 5,500 gold pieces worth of jewelry, gems, and coins.
You okay if I just put that into our gold piece total instead of carrying it around as gems?
That's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Technically, it is underneath money and gems. It's just as gold pieces.
There's also a very brief bit of what appears to be leather that's been written upon using ink. Does anyone,
What do it say?
anyone speak giant?
I do.
It basically kind of looks like some sort of very kind of goal list.
To do.
To do. Find potion to make elf grow bigger.
Nice.
Oh no.
She wants to shag the evil elf.
Nice. He's just rattling around in there.
I feel slightly guilty now.
Aw.
Really? I don't.
Because she was hoping to make a potential lover
Snoo
larger so
snoo.
that he can handle
She
her.
doesn't want snoo snoo.
No giant cloak or anything? Because
Yeah,
Gorm could
sure.
really use a giant cloak, because that'd be pimping.
Not really, no.
That
Okay.
would be pimping. I like that. That would be pimping.
So yes, again, the room itself is decorated with frescoes, slightly worse for the wear now.
Slightly.
The door, now that you have a chance to examine it, has a doomsday lock upon it.
Ah. I
And
assume we
there are
wanted
the
to...
wide stairs that lead down a fair little small little clip.
Assume we want to finish off this level before we try the stairs or the door?
Yes, I would guess so.
I can agree to that.
Should we go right or left out of here?
I think we need to go back and check that corridor that I was holding off.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to leave stuff behind us, and that's really bad. Plus, they got around from down here, so I think we need to go where the way they went.
Okay. Because anything down here is now behind us going to be when we...
Well, yes, that's true, but We don't want to be stuck in the middle. We need to clear out what's in one direction.
I suppose with the dark vision and stuff, I can reveal a few ways down. And
So are these frescoes worth anything, or?
they're kind of carved into the wall.
Should we say not anymore?
I suppose if you could painstakingly cut away and transport them without cracking them and damaging them, there may be some worth to them.
Can Alex tell us anything about them? With her archaeology knowledge? Old stuff?
It's a little bit more of a knowledge religion check. Alex does have some knowledge religion, but other people might.
Should have bardish stuff.
Oh, look.
She's really more archaeologist. Oh,
What are we saying? We're looking for knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion, yes.
Yeah, I've got a bit of that, I guess.
This is kind of part of an abbey.
Oh, I got 10. Nope.
It's supposedly kind of my thing. 12! Feel my power. We need to wang some ranks in that.
Maybe it's a room for singing?
Yeah, right. Looks like a room for singing, I'm sure. Okay, let's ignore that junk and let's go this way.
Oh, is that big water thing under that hole in the floor above? There's that hole.
A brief thought of engineering and location? Yes, you think it is.
So what is it?
There's that hole by the Pharasma thing. So it's draining water into here. It's like a cistern for the...
That's exciting.
Looking into the room, this room features a 20-foot diameter circular cistern filled with water. A 5-foot wide walkway rings the cistern, while above a single narrow hole leads up to the surface.
Nice. Let's go we'll poke around in there in a minute, once we've gone this way and checked. I'm pretty certain these rooms to the left here are probably going to be reasonably empty, because I'm guessing the skulks would have brought everybody with them to come around.
All the low-level stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so
There's probably one boss.
let's take... I don't know what about this door, but do we want to check the door first?
Sure.
Can Alex check us the door?
Alex will check the door.
Good.
And, what room is this?
The door.
Does not believe it has any creatures on it or is trapped.
Want to open it, Gorham?
Sure. Open door.
We opens the door. Hang on, I'll move
I'll
this up
move.
into the space.
Okay.
Oh. Looks like a very small room.
Is it like a workbench or?
All right.
Bookcase?
This room contains a few sturdy wooden tables and the necessary equipment to work wood, leather, and textiles.
Nice.
They must have made their own barrels for the. brewery.
If someone has a knowledge arcana, they can take notes or roll here.
Linz, it might be you.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I was already on it. I was already there. I know my job. 41?
Wow.
I'm a fucking genius.
As Juniper looks around,
I know everything about everything about everything.
while everyone else are kind of thinking, well, this might be used to repair a chair or something like that, you take notice of all the equipment and realize that the tools set out here and some of the scraps you believe would be used in the creation of traps and golems, and have likely been recently used for these two purposes.
It has been recently used.
Yeah, because we had a golem, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, I guess.
Not quite.
Shall we give it a search around? Cast Detect Magic.
Nothing magical.
Okay, we'll give it a good search.
Any masterwork tools or anything like that?
Being careful for traps.
Yes, there is enough tools to compose 2 full sets of masterwork craftsman tools.
Nice. I'll add that to the party inventory.
Each set will be worth 200 gold pieces and grants a +2 bonus on craft skills having to do with carpentry, stonemasonry, and the like. Of greater interest, which Juniper probably peruses herself, are several scrolls on one of the work tables that appears to contain notes on golem crafting.
Golem scrolls.
Notes on how to disrupt and damage golems crafted by others so that they fly into berserk rages.
Oh, hooray! How useful. Maybe useful. Is that a skill she can learn?
Does she have craft golem? Any craft feats? Any craft golem feats?
Maybe you should ask her rather than asking everybody else. Stop talking about me in the
I don't
third
think anybody has
person.
any golem crafting feats. Is this something she
I
could use
talked
to
about
learn
Juniper
that?
in a third person.
Yeah.
Is this
I have craft alchemy and craft.
So if there aren't any golem crafting feats, chances are that's a bit beyond her abilities. Or craft construct, I should say, is the feat.
Would this be able to teach her how to learn the fundamentals of craft construct?
That would be a feat.
I mean, as
It would
in...
possibly be as a start.
With a roll of 41, I know everything about everything, so just let me have it.
They're definitely worth a good deal of money to someone who is interested, scholars of constructs.
Okay, so what does she think they'd be worth?
Maybe 5,000 gold pieces?
So, like the clockwork golem we faced, or is it like Atlantean, the
They're
older guys,
a bit more of the traditional golems, but the clockwork one would definitely still be a golem. It's possible that the method in these scrolls is the one that was used upon it, considering its unusual behavior.
Berserkishness. So that must mean we have like a golem crafter down here. Okay. So, do we think we're done in this room, people?
Yeah.
Shall we continue
done.
along?
All right.
We can continue
Moving
our
ahead.
searching. We have arrived at this next room.
Let me just zoom out a little here. A bit too far.
Looking for things, looking for things. Oh, it's the inn.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of rooms here.
Well, what's a prosperous abbey?
Right, this is true.
Is now a good time for me to stand up and walk around for a minute? 'Cause my back's killing me now.
Sure, it would be.
Okay.
This room, excuse me, is furnished with tables, chairs, and a few sideboards. The chairs are scattered here and there, and the sideboards have been smashed open and emptied. A large cast iron stove sits in the northwest corner.
Cast detect magic. Look around the room.
Nothing magical.
Search this room.
Just some basic food supplies here.
Is it like
Looks
a
like
dining room?
Not really a dining, a common room perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Anything in the stove?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Shall we check the rooms directly ahead? Maybe some kind of little bedrooms, perhaps?
Is that narrowed down to like an arrow slit or something there at the end?
We'll get there.
All right.
Maybe a privy hatch?
Or it could be one of those sound magnifying things, yeah.
The gap to the west looks out over the seashore. It's only 1 foot wide and 2 feet tall. On the other side, it's an 80-foot drop to the rocks below.
Nice. Let's check the northern door. If Alex can have a look and be so kind.
She will check it out and does not believe there's anything inside or any traps upon it.
We shall open the door.
All right, north you said?
Yes. Bedchamber.
It appears to be sleeping chamber.
Can Alex check the other 3, and if they're all clear, we'll open those 2.
Dire bedbugs.
All right. Alex does not find anything of alarm. And they will open up into
Bedchambers.
similar bedchambers.
We will search said bedchambers.
You'll find various sundry personal belonging type things.
But nothing of great
There are
value.
changes of clothes, small personal notes and logs.
Scan about with detect magic just in case.
No,
Okay.
nothing magical.
In that case, shall we continue south? Everyone?
Sounds good.
Driving you all.
So this is the inn and common rooms. Next will be the stables or
There'll be a kitchen.
the cloakroom and the schoolroom and
You have a
the
kitchen upstairs.
blackboards.
Yeah, but I mean, who's going to walk all the way upstairs to the kitchen when they're down here hanging out?
The people who
Well,
bring the
yes.
food from downstairs. They're
I guess that's true. Ooh, this is a big room. Is that the wall on the left? That ends there, yes?
Yes, sorry.
We...
Pillars.
There.
Okay, do we have a nice description? It looks interesting.
Thought that was jail cells for a second.
This room is furnished with 2 rows of benches and hangers, 2 cloaks, one colored a bright red, the other a dirty russet brown, hang from pegs in the north wall. A huge mound of furs lies in the south section of the room.
Ooh, red cloak.
Detect magic.
The russet brown cloak is magical.
Can we determine its function?
Do you want to make me a spellcraft check?
Try.
I do them.
26.
You believe it is a cloak of resistance +3.
That's nice.
Ooh,
38.
nice.
Has Juniper confirmed this?
As Juniper looks it over, she realizes that it is cursed, imposing a -3 penalty on saving throws when exposed to sunlight.
So a cursed... Jesus.
So it's +3 except when you're in sunlight where it's -3.
That's just wonderful. Good work there, Juniper. Well spotted.
What
Do we
room
want
is
to
this?
take that, or do we destroy that?
Is it cursed as in you can't remove it if you put it on, so you have no choice but to not wear it in the sunlight?
No, there's no compulsion to keep it curse on it.
I wouldn't mind a +3.
So it's only +3 when there is no sunlight.
Like
Yes.
here
And
underground.
once it's exposed to sunlight, you're at -3. But then when it goes back in the dark again, you're back to +3.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm happy to give it to someone if they want it. I don't think anyone currently has a +3.
I have no cloak whatsoever, I think.
I have a cloak of resistance, and so does Alex. I know that. Mine's a +1. No, mine's a +2. Alex is a +1, I think. But if you don't have any cloak slots at all, you may as well take it.
Okay.
I kind of don't need one.
It's good for you because it'll up your will save.
What room number was this?
This was room B12.
Nice. And what's the other cloak? Does it have any
It is
symbology on
a
it?
red cloak. It
Uh-huh.
is embroidered with rainbow-hued spirals and fitted with 2 golden clasps. It is a piece of very fine clothing.
Nice. Looks swanky.
Its material value is 180 gold pieces.
Swanky cloak. 180 gold.
Does that correspond to any particular religion or something?
Yeah, is it like Desnan or anything?
Not any particular. Possibly Shalin, if anything.
Shaylin, yeah, that makes sense.
It's the LGBT cloak. It's rainbow spirals.
250
then Demir can
gold.
definitely have it.
What?
150 gold, you said.
180 gold.
180 gold. There we go. Good.
The room with the cloaks.
Okay. What about this fur pile? Anything magical in there?
Only thing magical about it are the smells.
Any noises coming from this fur pile?
Nope. You can find a few bones and hair scraps.
Oh, is this where the giant slept?
It is quite large.
Hmm.
And
Is it
there
worth-
is a smell of body odor about it. And
Is it
other
worth it?
musks.
What's the chance she hid something in her bedding?
It's jiggers. Well, probably.
Giant bed bugs the size of your face?
Ooh. No,
Is it
thank
worth
you.
searching it?
Yeah. Probably.
Hey,
Who would like to search it?
Gorham,
I'll-
apparently.
Gorham, would
All
you
right.
like to make me a perception check?
Sure.
Then would you like to make me fortitude save?
I would love to make you a fortitude save.
And a perception check. That's fine.
34 to perceive.
That's good.
And will I have put my new cloak on yet?
Sure. I don't see why you wouldn't have.
Fortitude, you say?
Go, Gorham, go. The new cloak.
All right.
Gorham, you look so dashing.
28.
Okay. Gorham takes a look through, and well, Gorham probably enjoys the musk of a female giant's bedding area, but doesn't find too much more except perhaps some more scrawls of paper, going into more deliberate fantasies about a very large-sized male elf.
What's south down this corridor, Lockhart?
It turns, and then it kind of seems to end at a wall.
Sure. Alex!
Looking at the wall,
Uh-huh.
it kind of becomes very obvious that it's, whereas the rest of this is kind of hewn and worked stone, this has been, looks like fresh bricks have sealed up this area.
Did they amontillado somebody?
Somebody's been bricked in. Maybe. Do we want to see what's behind the bricked area, or are we too nervous right now?
I'm curious.
I'm always curious, but there's areas that are still open behind us that may be worth checking before we start dismantling the area.
Okay.
Yes?
In fairness, you made quite a ruckus, and nothing has been alerted to you since.
That's true. Well, nothing that's moving. There could be things fortifying, right?
Could be. But in fairness, they probably would have fortified enough already, as you've taken your time by thoroughly searching every doorway and passage you've passed through.
True. So what do we think? Do you want to take a look behind these bricks?
Sure. I can cleave my way in there.
Can we pry? Rather than doing that, can we pry a single brick off and look behind it before we go bursting in?
I would deem that wise.
Could be like a tomb or something, and we might not want to disturb what's in there. Maybe a legitimate burial.
Fairly recently, but
People may have died recently.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
This would be roughly below where that weakened floor was by the other stairs.
on the top floor there are areas of weakened floor nearby the trap doors to the basement, which Alex warned you not to go near, else they fall into some sort of pit trap.
Would this be the pit trap?
It looks like a wall to you right now. You'd have to see the other side of it to confirm that.
Have you got knowledge engineering, Gorham? Or is that just a hunch?
I do have a little knowledge engineering.
So do I. Let's roll it and see if we can figure this out. That'd be a reasonable thing. Is there a way we can pick a hole in this so we can see inside without dismantling the whole thing?
I'm sure Alex's disable device would be equivalent to allow you to remove one brick.
Okay, let's do that. I have 18 in knowledge engineering.
Falchion through the mortar.
You're pretty sure this would match up to where the trapdoor, now turned pit trap, should be entering into the area.
Right.
Before people would just fall into the corridor or something, or unless there's actual spikes in here or something.
With Alex removing a brick, those with dark vision can easily kind of stare in and reveal that I think there are spikes set up.
Nice. Damn right.
Yes, there appear to be some very nasty spikes, and you even see there appears to be some sort of slick material, liquid or gel covered over most of the spikes.
Ooh, weapon coating.
Is that an ooze-covered trap, or is it poison?
It's not an ooze. It's some sort of liquid or gel or something.
Poison pit trap.
Possibly poison. I mean,
Nice.
Or just, ogre snot, which will
Maybe
probably mess
it's
you up anyways.
maybe it's pitch So you're like spiked, and then they like spark it up, and you're burning to death.
Mm.
Okay, I don't think we need to go in there.
Not unless somebody's on the spikes that looks like they have loot.
Exactly.
Basically, it looks like the spikes were kind of a ladder were smashed into the spikes that used to go up to the trap door.
Cool.
Mm.
All right, we're moving. We're moving, people. We're moving.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Okay, we're back here again.
All right.
I recommend we check out these open corridors before opening this door.
Okay.
Do you want to check out just this south one because we're here?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
South?
This one, the southernmost of the 3 corridors we have left to check.
So eastern. Or am I missing where the compass was?
What?
Mm.
I think he's
Yeah.
meaning on the screen.
On the screen.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
Southernmost of the 3 corridors we have to check.
You're talking of both corridors. I got you.
Yes.
All right. It seems to go on for some distance.
What's north up there where we've stopped? To just connect the 3 together.
It connects.
Okay.
Do we want to check out the cistern at all?
We can while we're here, or why not? We'll bypass. We'll divert to the cistern. Just check it out.
It's pretty much just the description said before. You see some signs of gutters leading into it, but
detect
it's a
magic
cistern.
just in case there's anything in the water.
No.
Okay, fine. Now we're at the cistern. We can go either north or south corridor. Which one would you like, people?
Mm.
It said south before.
I know, but
Yeah.
now we're in the middle. We can go either way out of the cistern room.
Let's keep
North?
it south.
Keep
Okay.
it south?
Sorry.
Okay, we're heading this way.
All right, it continues on before splitting once more. Heading north and south.
Repeat north and south.
Bless you.
Probably not too much south from the balance of the other room.
Door.
Okay, door.
And north it possibly connects with that other one.
Continues up a little. Yeah, I figure going up enough. Nope.
Oh. Two. We're just meandering around the corridors at this point. Filling in the map is what we're doing.
Don't we usually?
Let's
You stride north up the corridor. For the audio listeners, try and describe it.
I'm going to pop all the way up to the north to fill it in and see if it connects with any of the doors or anything.
Yes. I'm trying to describe things for the listeners so they can
I'm
keep
sorry.
track without actually seeing the map.
There's a crap ton of corridors, listeners, with many doors, and we're just filling in all the corridors before we pick rooms to go into.
It's a labyrinth.
It is indeed a labyrinth. Where is the Goblin King, I ask myself.
He died.
I know.
That's what I was going to say, and I thought, no, that sounds really mean.
Okay, let's stick our heads around this corridor to the east.
It appears to end with another new bricked wall.
Was there a second trapdoor?
Yes.
Or was that the one under the clip-off room?
No, that's the one that we thought should be under the clip-off room, but the map says it's beside the guardhouse.
Oh yes, because there is a trapdoor in the clip-off room and not in the guardhouse. Okay, so we'll assume that's a nasty trap. Okay, so we have doors. We have a door in the northeast, a door in the southeast, and a door in the south. Where should we go next?
The north one's closest.
The south one is the one with the Doomsday lock upon it.
Okay, so let's try the northeast door. All right. Let's get Alex to take a peek at it.
Just approaching the door, you can see that it is crusted up with ice.
Like something inside is cold.
Or this is where they...
It's
Oh,
been
oh.
iced from the outside.
Well, does it look like the cold is coming through the door from the other side, or that something cold has hit the door?
It's difficult to say. The door is rimed and crusted with ice. Maybe the door itself is cold.
Is the ice magical? Is the door magical?
A check reveals no. Not that you can see, at least.
Could just be a
Alex,
refrigerated
can we check
room.
this out, but be careful.
Okay.
Be very careful.
Alex will check it out. It's not trapped. As far as I can tell, the ice is sealing the door closed.
Hmm.
It's very cold.
Yeah, I think it's worth going and checking this in here.
What are you asking?
I'm asking the party if they think it's worth trying to get in here.
Well,
Completionist
Well,
in me
probably.
says yes,
We're gonna have to. We'll knock it out. Knock it out.
What if the one secret weakness is kept inside her and he froze it so we can't get to it?
Gorham, can you knock this door down? What do
Probably.
you think? I mean, can you break this door?
Yeah, it's not magical.
In fairness, probably the ice would break before the stone door, but
Well, it's stone, right?
apparently this one is actually stone.
Hmm. So can we knock enough ice off the hinges and around the door in order to get it open?
Oh yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if it's extended far enough inside, it would still require some strength check.
Yeah.
But again, it is ice. It's not.
It's not. Is it unnaturally cold, or is it just cold like I'm in an icy place cold?
I can cast Cone of Cold, so surely I could be able to tell if it's the kind of cold that comes out of that.
Well, Alex made an examination of the door, and her fingers weren't immediately frostbitten, so I guess it's not unearthly cold.
Okay.
Like,
It's just
Why don't
some
Gorham and I
elemental in there.
work to break around the kind of door itself before trying to push it open?
all right.
So we'll like hack the ice off the joins and the hinges, and then try to kind
The
of.
hinge is on the inside, I believe, but
Oh well, we'll carve the ice around from the door itself as best as possible.
you cut a little
surely
bit.
there's a
But
switch somewhere in the corridor, right? I mean,
a switch?
well, how else does one enter a stone door?
Well, there's a handle.
Okay.
We'll hack that free as well. Want to give it a shot,
The
Gorham?
handle is mostly just a handhold, really. But
Sure. Attempt to open the door.
make me a strength check.
I'll aid him.
Okay. Roll to aid.
Zero successes, apparently. I rolled badly.
D20 equals 4.
0. What did you do?
Sorry, I put an equals instead of a.
All right. So you will succeed. So Gorham gets a +2 on his strength check.
Right. Do I get anything for the oh no, that's not still up. Heroism or no, I don't know. Oh crap!
Probably.
No, I roll a
the
10.
The two of you hit the door, and it doesn't quite budge this time. You think you maybe hear a slight cracking of the ice?
So we think it may be possible.
Yeah.
Okay, want to try again, Gorham?
Sure.
Sure.
This time with feeling.
Once more with feeling.
All right, I'll attempt to aid Gorham again. I was going to cast guidance, but it doesn't work on ability checks.
Technically, this is a. No, I guess.
8. I get in the way of Gorham. Sorry, Gorham.
And 25.
It doesn't matter. Gorham breaks through.
Good work, Gorham.
And I release the fell ice elementals that are penned inside.
Remora. Ah! Ice method.
Right.
Ice giant?
Yeti.
Not Yeti. It's probably where they store all the good ice cold beer.
That's what it is. It's just full of beer.
Coolers.
Wouldn't that be great?
Okay.
But-
So you open up the door, bursting it open with your mighty strength.
Boom.
Oh, awesome.
Ice dudes. What the hell are they? Ice elementals?
So Gorham pushes it open. The air in this room is quite cold, and frost cakes the floor, ceilings, and walls. At the four corners of the room stand ice-encrusted statues of four very long-haired humans, 2 men and 2 women, whose arms are outstretched along the walls. Several crates and barrels lie stacked against the room's walls. As Gorham steps in, they immediately move towards him, and the cold temperature of the room almost makes him saps the breath in his very lungs.
It's like home.
Like home.
Can you make a fortitude save?
Jeez.
I can.
Are these the kind of rooms where you hope there's something good inside, but there's just monsters?
I suppose you'll find out.
I always hated those kinds of rooms.
18.
You didn't have to go inside it if you didn't want to.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You hung the carrot. We were going to bite it.
No.
Gorham is able to resist the cold's effect this round, but we shall have initiatives.
Please select your token.
Please
Before-
select your token. And open up your-
24! Woo! 24.
16.07. Oh, sorry, 12.05.
The 16.07 was me.
Yes.
Alec goes on 6.
It's pretty slow.
And these things...
Juniper's just taking charge this game.
Yep. This is what
I
happens
see
when I'm actually
statues.
like awake and not miserable. I can actually like
Not miserable.
be social and like do stuff.
Play the
So
game.
these aren't like ice sculptures, they're just statues frozen.
Yeah, do we have any idea what they are, Lookout?
Knowledge Arcana checks, though...
Knowledge what? Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah, not me.
They're more bloody golems.
Hoping not. That'd be Juniper with her Arcana.
Arcana. What? I missed that.
Oh, that's Lockhart.
My Arcana-ing.
Yes.
Canada the shit out of it.
Okay. I just heard the end part of it, so I was not sure. Let me see.
Things are fairly slow.
Good. 38.
Being all frozen.
Oh yes. Normally you find, well, unfortunately the picture isn't good representation. Normally they're more cruder than this, but someone has taken some painstaking care in the details of these ice golems.
Ice? Jesus. 4 ice golems.
Yes. So we go descending right. We put this at the top.
If only I had a fire sword.
Knowledge. They are ice golems. Let's see. How many raises on this? That'd be 15. So you got 20. You pretty much know most of the things on these. They have damage reduction that's overcome by adamantine. They are immune to construct straits, so most mind-affecting stuff like that. Cold, and they have fairly broad immunity to magic. They do have a vulnerability to fire. They have a cold breath weapon, as well as a self-destruction when they are destroyed.
Of course. Everybody likes exploding golems.
They
Why
are
do we have
immune.
to open this door?
Sorry?
Oh, just like, why do we have to open that door?
They are immune to any spell or spell-like ability that allows spell resistance, with the exception of spells and spell-like abilities that have the fire description.
Nice.
In addition, a magical attack that deals electricity slows an ice golem for 2d6 rounds. And a magic attack that deals cold damage breaks any slow effect and heals 1 point of damage for every 3 points of damage the attack would otherwise deal. And it can gain temporary hit points, but for some reason I doubt that's important at this point.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if Gorham backed out and Juniper refreezes the door?
Well, the only way to find the answer to that one would be for it to be done. So,
there it is.
yes, the icy statues stand a head taller than normal humans. A rime of frost coats them, and the razor shards of ice adorn their limbs.
Nice. Let's
So
kick their ass.
Round 1. Juniper.
Ah,
Fight!
fire description spells.
I actually think that's the one thing... Well, actually, hang on a second. I think Juniper has a couple burning hands if she really wants to get into it.
Why do I have burning hands?
I think that's the one fire spell witches have, so you might have a couple.
Do I have burning hands?
You're level 1.
Besides her,
I don't see it anywhere.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you have it, maybe you don't.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Damnation's
It's-
tried, but that's the wrong way.
I have another volcanic storm left.
Oh, do you? That would do some fire
Oh,
damage.
I've got another one left at 4th, and I've got one learnt at 5th. But oh no, I haven't got it today. Ignore me. I've got one left at 4th.
Okay.
You can do that.
You could volcanic storm the room. That
Let's
would
do
make
that.
moving into it difficult, but Gorham
Not
has
for
freedom
me.
of movement.
Well, I could do that. What else have I got? Hang on. I could maybe hex somebody. Not hex them, fortune them or something. I have a fire elemental rod. What does
Oh
that
yes, you could use it to change half the elemental damage you deal into fire damage.
Nice.
So you could do a half fire, half electric lightning bolt, or a half cold, half fire, cold cone of cold.
do? Well,
Is it
as I
high
seem to
enough
have
level for Code of Gold?
Probably not actually. That's right.
It's a minor, I'm guessing, right? It's probably 3rd level and lower.
Yeah, you're probably right.
rod of meta magic.
Is it a
Probably
lesser?
lesser.
Is it a lesser rod of meta magic?
I think it is lesser.
Yeah.
so.
Because it's from
Well, you
Gary,
might
and I don't
think
think
that,
that's
because
possible.
It still means lightning bolt can be fire lightning bolt.
Yep.
Flightning bolt.
I think flightning bolts might be cool.
Frightening bolt.
Frightening bolts.
That's a different meta magic.
Could she do that with volcanic storm and turn the
It's a lesser.
bludgeoning
No,
to
no.
fire?
Bludgeoning is not an elemental damage type.
It's a lesser. So I could do a lightning bolt. I have quite a few lightning bolts around. 1, 2.
Lightning is kind of like fire.
I've got 3, and then I've got a space, so I could technically.
You kind of have to get a little bit into the room to lightning bolt.
Or we could back down the corridor and hope they form a line coming at us.
You could always delay your turn to see what formation they take and stuff. Mind you, you might be delaying a while as they're kind of less on initiative.
So should I step forward and just zap them?
It's up to you. It's no idea how dangerous they are. They are typically a fairly minor golem.
Party?
What are we saying?
How much
we
of her
were
magical
saying, pay attention, dear.
Sorry.
how much of Juniper's magical salvo do you want to use, and how close do you want her to get in? Do you want her to hang back and save your ass if it's too much for you?
It's probably best to stand back a little bit. Let's not charge into this room. It looks strategically difficult. Let's draw them to the entrance rather than us going in.
Ah, yes, the funnel technique. I like that.
Okay.
Especially because the shape of the room is very nice for that.
Then should I cast? Should I?
What fire spells are you thinking about?
Oh, what do you mean?
What
We-
spells are you thinking about throwing in?
Listen, Hal, we've talked about lightning bolt and
Hal?
volcanic storm.
What were
Sorry,
you doing?
I was reading. I'm sorry.
We were having a whole conversation. What were you reading?
I was reading the interweb.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
We were talking about turning my lightning bolts into half lightning, half fire,
Okay.
using my lesser rod of elemental fire.
That's
And we were
cool.
discussing whether I should go into the room and do it, or wait until it was in a better.
Well, assuming they're going to approach the door on their turn, they're going to be clustered in a group or a line that would be better for you at that point.
Yes, which is why we were discussing it with the rest of the party.
So I would suggest you wait until they come to us before you lightning bolt into the room.
That's what I'll do.
So delaying until after their turn, and
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to do it, right?
that's fine.
I'm just gonna go and let the dog out. I'll be back in a second.
Demir.
I cast Wall of Fire.
Okay, where are you casting that?
I want to cast it basically along this corner to here.
Well, considering you can't see either of those corners, I'd have to disagree with that.
Do I have to see the whole length of the wall?
You'd have to see where... Yeah, you kind of have to see your line of effect.
My line of effect, but I'll see the wall. Do I have to see the whole wall to make it appear?
I guess you could just have that there, but it's a little bit of using the map for you, but yeah.
Could you
I mean,
circle?
Where is the bear? I don't see him.
Essentially run it between the corners. Essentially just run it full length and assume it will stop when it hits a wall.
I suppose.
If that makes sense. Because, I mean, it's massive, so...
I'm fine with that. I just need to remember that ruling when enemies have wall spells.
Well, the other option is I can put it on the back wall. I'm easy to do that if you're better off with that one. Run it from this
Could you
corner.
do a circle in the center, facing
This
out?
I could... Well, yeah, that's going to cook you as well. And also me.
Uh,
And also Juniper and Alex.
okay, maybe not then.
I could put it on the back wall if you think that would be better.
And then flaming
That
towards
wall
us,
would be
yeah.
one you could. I'm happy with what you want, Hal.
What?
If I'm happy with you putting it like that.
Oh,
Having it start from where you can see and just going along the wall to its natural area.
yes. I don't want to get us into trouble with future casters is all I'm thinking. I mean, as a GM, are you happy with me doing it? Yes?
Yeah, I'm happy with you. I'm just, again, just trying to make a note to keep that ruling in mind.
He's making a note. So what? You're saying back wall or front wall?
If you want to do the front wall, you can do the front wall.
Front wall is better, I feel.
It is better.
So we'll do the front wall. I'll center it there and run it as straight along, and I'll push the fire into the room. And that's my last spell at that level.
Oops, that was bad.
Yeah, but fire's not straight, look at it. It is a bit wavy.
Okay, fine. Wavy.
All
Alright,
right.
do they take that damage at the start now or no?
One side of the wall selected by me sends forth a wave of heat. Points of fire within 10 feet, 1d4 to pass 10 feet but within 20. The wall deals this damage when it appears and to all creatures in the area on my turn each round. In addition, the wall deals 2d6 points of fire damage to any creature passing through it, deals double damage to the undead. If I evoke the wall so it appears where creatures are, each creature takes damage as if passing through the wall. If any 5-foot length of the wall takes 20 points or more, blah blah blah. Cold damage in one round, that length goes away.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, do not divide cold damage by 2 as normal objects. So you can actually freeze my firewall, but it'll get its go at least. So the 2 of them will get attacked as if they're walking through it, and the other 2 will...
So you're actually putting it in the middle of them then?
Well, I'm assuming that it'll pass through their square, because otherwise it's going to be in the wall, right? I've got to put it into the room a little way.
Okay.
Otherwise it's going to...
That just means they don't have to pass through the wall on their turn.
What do you mean?
Because they've already passed through it. If they're half on one side, half on the other.
I'll put it 2 inches into the room. Let's get down to battle maps and 5-foot squares.
So you get the radiant heat damage, but not the passing through damage.
Because it doesn't actually have a depth, this wall. Unlike other walls, it's actually a curtain of fire.
Yeah.
So it has no actual depth, but which makes it kind of confusing, I think. So I've
How does
always
the curtain not have depth?
Well, because it's fire. Yeah, it's not like a stone wall which is 5 foot thick.
You can either have it intersecting them and they take the walkthrough damage, but they've passed through it if they move on the other side of it, or you can have it hitting them with the curtain heat, and then when they pass through it, they take the full damage that turn.
I'm dropping it on them.
Okay.
I'm melting.
So it's going to be a little higher. Let's put it just down the middle of that square.
Can I move this? I can't
Oh, no.
move it.
Well, let's assume it's in the middle of that square.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're taking damage as if they were walking through it now.
Okay, so roll that damage.
Okay. 17.
Okay. So 8.
And then the other dudes are getting very little. The dudes at the back of the room are getting 3.
Okay. All right. Is that Demir's turn then?
I guess, yes.
Okay. Arrow.
Kill some stuff, Arrow! All the golems, all the time.
Indeed. Well, I'd probably need to use some key arrows to influence my aim.
Now, did we have... No, I was going to say there. Yeah, did we have your wall of fire count as total concealment beyond it then? I think we've ruled it that way before.
I think
It
we've
cuts
said,
off
yeah,
line
it's
of sight.
concealed because it's a curtain of. It doesn't
Yeah.
say anything about it. I think we looked it up once and it said it's you can't see through it.
Yeah, because... Oh, there we go. Opaque sheet. Yeah. Effect. Opaque sheet, so you can't see through it.
All right. Well,
So yes, where Arrow currently stands. Oops, that's wrong. They have total cover and total concealment from you. So if you want to shoot from where you are right now, you'd have to use 3 of your key points to do your special seeking arrow thing.
actually, I think I'll take a page from Juniper's book and wait. Now, I could prep an attack, right?
But it's probably best to wait so you can get your full attack off.
Right. Okay. I will wait.
What does the red wibbly line mean?
It's a curtain of fire that Demir has erected.
Without Viagra.
Exactly.
Gora.
Sadly, it won't last for 4 hours.
I guess I
It could
will
if you concentrate on it long enough.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. I could keep
guess
it
I
erect
will
for 4 hours.
hold my attack until somebody steps through the wall of fire and then let loose on them fully.
Okay. Alex is just kind of gonna do similar. If anything, she'll step behind Juniper and stuff, maybe clear the way a bit. And the statues. So, to start with, now, are some people waiting till after all of the golems have gone? Or are we going to have to do this one at a time to see who takes their held actions?
I think I said that I would wait till they had gone so that they were in the formation that was.
Yeah, you were delaying till after they'd acted, I think.
Because if I just do it when the first one has done it, then it's not going to achieve the maximum
Burnage.
burning.
Okay. So then, this one is going to move here.
Ah!
Are they like edging along the wall there, Lockhart?
Well, it's going to take its movement and stuff, but
But I mean, technically, he's passing through it right there, isn't he?
he's already passed through it.
But
by having it be
he's having to
in the
move
middle of him on
into
his
another
turn.
square that's affected by the fire when he takes the left,
I
right?
told you the option, Hal. You can either have it there, and they can choose which end they want to be on, or you can have it where you hit them with the heat damage and then they have to pass through it.
Is Hal being difficult?
No, I'm just
No.
trying to get some logic going, which is difficult with magic.
Maybe there
He's
was
trying to get
logic.
2 rounds
Maybe you
of
just
action.
didn't hear it because you were reading the internet.
That may be true.
I think it was true. I think it was true.
All right, so it's held actions. So let's see here. 20. Oh yes, 20 feet will get everyone. It shoots forth a cold aura, and everyone can make me reflex saves.
Probably not.
Oh, because the cone.
That was rubbish.
Sucks. 20.
All right.
Go, Alex.
18.
So Demir is fully. No, not Demir. Juniper is fully affected. Everyone else takes half of 11 points of damage. So everyone else can take 5.
I see.
Juniper takes 11.
I should be more immune than everybody because I can already cast that.
I think your version is more effective than theirs.
All right.
Suddenly less afraid of them.
Are Gorham and Arrow still holding?
Yes.
I think I'm hitting this one because I said when something steps through.
Okay. So then, Gorham, you can take your full action then.
All right.
Kick
And
its ass,
am I
Gorham.
still heroismed? That's
Yes.
a long one, isn't it?
Heroism lasts a long time.
Okay.
It lives you a long time, Gorham.
And that's the +2 on attack?
Yes.
Okay, just... 39 crit threat.
Gorham. Gorham.
42 to confirm.
Yes.
Good work, Gorham. Keep it up.
All right, now let's see. Second rank. Okay, I don't have squiggly ones in there. 27 to hit.
Yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've
And-
smashed this thing already.
16. Okay.
16 will miss.
All right. So we'll do 54.
Yes. That will smash it. It shatters in a burst of coldness.
Oh, yeah, great.
Reflex saves from Demir and Gorham.
7. That's not good. Exploding golems, dude.
31.
That's a good roll, Gorham.
Alright, Demir failed, unfortunately.
Yes, you did.
Demir will take 21 points of damage.
Oh, that
I tripled
sucks.
the heart.
Gorham will take...
Wow, 5d6. That's pretty hardcore.
Let's see here. Let's try and do this right. Gorham, and your damage reduction is making this difficult.
Why does it work on every...
See, 3d6 is slashing, 2d6 is cold. So the slashing is 14, which turns to 7, which turns to 4. So 4 plus 3. So Gorham only takes 7 points from that.
Turns to 7, which turns to 4. How does his armor work?
He has 3 damage reduction.
Oh!
Dear 3
So-
slash.
So you're minusing 3 from the slashing damage?
Yes.
Ah. So how much are you taking? Oh, and then you're halving it because you passed your save, I see.
Yes. Well, technically I halved it first, then I applied damage reduction.
I got you.
Then I added half the cold damage. As is right, I believe.
Yes.
So
Sounds
So
right.
yes, Gorham takes 7, and Demir takes the full 21.
Done that already.
And it is no more.
Hooray! It's dead at least.
Stop it! Do you want to go out?
So,
Did exploding hurt the other golems too? No.
it wasn't close enough, but it could potentially heal the other golems, yes.
No, because it's cold.
Yep.
But they're not immune to slashing, right?
They have damage reduction, though.
Oh, nice. So in principle, well,
Not to
it
add
might be a null sum in the end, right? Because there's less cold than slashing.
Well, it depends.
On how big the damage reduction is.
Yes.
Oh, Lindsay Vertigo.
Sorry. I was trying not to.
Alright.
The dog was being a dick.
You can retreat.
Yeah, so I picked up my laptop and moved it rather than trying to get out from underneath my headphones.
All right. Everyone can make another set of reflex saves as this one approaches and does another cold breath down the corridor where you're also
9.
nicely lined up in.
I'm failing again. I'm going to freeze to death here.
I got 20.
Alex. Actually, no, wait. Alex will succeed because she will have her luck on right now. I need to get Alex's sheet set up. So yes, Demir is the only one who fails. So another 11 points of damage to Demir, 5 points of cold damage to everyone else.
Oh, look here today. Feeling badly. Not doing happy things.
Hal, would you like to roll fire damage for a golem passing through your wall?
I thought he was... Oh, was this a different one?
Yes.
Yes, I shall do that.
Their friends are coming.
When do I get my go?
When the
19.
golems are finished.
Alright.
So let's see, that'll be... Right. Right? Right.
Excuse me.
And more reflex saves, everyone.
Jeez, I'm totally gonna die here. 16! Maybe that's good enough.
Plus 0. What?
Gorham?
Not plus 0.
But you did roll a 1 anyway.
How is
Yeah.
it possible that you misroll so many different things, so many different ways?
He has 20,000 macros, all of which are slightly
I was
wrong.
going to say, it's like every time there's a
Actually,
different
been using his sheet for some of
one.
these. We
Yeah.
did fix his sheet now.
That's so weird. Like
But
every time.
it's a 1 anyway. So Juniper and Gorham are taking full damage on this one.
Meh.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
with Arrow's speed and such, would she be able to move in the way of the breath to protect her teammates, or?
That is a feat usually.
Yeah, there's a feat for that, I think.
And I think Arrow is actually a monk that doesn't have evasion either.
I see. Okay.
So what you mean is like a pretty useless monk then?
Ouch. Okay.
Only about the evasion bits.
Ah.
Evasion is good.
Well, in fairness, she's taken half damage on pretty much every save she's made.
Yeah, I know.
So Gorham and Juniper will take 12 points of cold, and everyone else will take 6 points of cold damage.
At least this one was small.
Did I just do my 12 points, or do I need to do it now? Because I've still got my thing clicked on my thing. I don't know if I'm minus 12 or not. I can't remember.
You may have minus 11 earlier, because I think you failed earlier save.
I failed 2 properly and 2 little ones, I think.
I'm not sure. There hasn't been that many saves. You've only made 2 saves. You failed 1 save. So you should be at like minus... I think you did I think you took the 12 off already.
Okay, alright. I thought I had, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Because you're at 66 out of 95, so yeah, that should be correct, yeah.
I didn't want to look like I was cheating.
And then this one will move here. And how far will its breath weapon reach?
Nowhere.
Raging through the wall of fire.
It will hit the wall of fire, Gorham, Demir, and Juniper.
Can it see us to do that?
It's a breath weapon.
Okay, it's just breathing into the corridor.
Yep.
Okay.
So...
Reflex saves?
Reflex saves?
We're all gonna die.
14.
28!
Work.
Other natural one.
So
Jeez.
Gorham and Demir will take 11 points. Juniper will take 5.
Ouch. I hurt.
No, please.
Oh, please, indeed.
And the one in front of it will heal.
Heal. Good
Arrow
job.
did not require a reflex save. The breath did not quite hit the front of the fire.
Oh, okay.
Gorham took his turn. Juniper, now you may take your held action.
Hallelujah.
Kick something's ass.
Fiery lightning bolt of doom.
Gorham and Demir are kind of standing in the way.
Sorry.
That sounds like a Demir problem.
Mm.
Hadn't we already talked about that was going to be what I was going to do? So
Yes, but we didn't know where they were going to be.
Oh well.
In front of us. We knew.
I'm sticking to the plan.
You could cast the spell, hold it, step in front of Demir, and fire it off.
Okay, I'll do that. Only because Hal will get stroppy if I try and kill his character.
Yeah, don't kill me. That would be bad.
I think. Well, I mean, technically, it's probably best just a defensive cast up there. I think is what you're supposed to. It's not a touch spell. You can't hold it.
Right.
But
We can,
I'm
we
pretty
can
sure.
raise scroll
I'm
on you,
pretty
though.
sure your concentration is amazing enough to cast a 3rd level spell.
My concentration is.
Do you have the
Where is
combat
concentration?
casting feat?
Oh, I have no idea. Feats.
Because your concentration will be your caster level plus your casting stat modifier. So you'll be at like a plus 18 or 19.
I have
Yeah.
focused mind.
That gives you
Right.
+2 to concentration, I think. I think it's a
So-
trait.
So you're like a plus 20.
I can't find concentration on my sheet.
Well, no, it's not a skill. It's
Oh.
in the spell area.
Okay.
Okay, so you'd be like a plus 20, and yeah, you need like a 21. You literally can't fail casting lightning bolt defensively.
Awesome.
So if you want to step to the front line, you can fire lightning bolts, the 2 in front of Gorham with no problem.
Okay, so where do I need to move to? Like here?
In front of Demir, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you
She
just
get-
want to cast through your party members, you
And
could
she
do
can all
that.
3 of them if she shoots from there. By casting off her front.
No.
No?
She's either the corner. She's either her left or right corner.
So she's either casting the one in front of Gorham and the one behind, or the one in front of her and the one behind.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. Lightning bolts, please.
So which 2 do you want to target?
The front
want the-
2.
Uh,
Maybe?
No, not those 2.
Oh.
You want you're hitting the back one either way, but
Okay.
you're either hitting the one in front of you or the one in front of Gorham.
The one in front of me.
Fair enough. So roll your lightning bolt damage. You're using your meta magic wand, and then we'll figure out how much is fire and actually hits them.
Lightning bolt damage is.
Oh, and it does electricity, so this will slow them as well.
Good call.
What's my lightning bolt damage, anybody?
10d6.
It maxes, isn't it? 10d6. Ooh, nice, though. 46 is good.
So half is fire damage, so
So it's
23
23.
fire, which will turn into 23, 34.
Mhm.
But I guess I
Nice.
get the reflex saves.
Yeah, probably. Just to make the calculating up and down even harder.
Not that the reflex saves are good.
Yeah, that's good.
What did I say there? 40... 34.
34 fire, right.
Because they are vulnerable.
Hmm.
And then they are slowed, or effective as slowed, for 8 rounds each.
Yay.
So they take no damage from the lightning part, they just have the effect.
Yep.
Hmm.
Golems. Magically immune.
That's interesting.
An arrow on the wind. Now you don't have to use key. Well, as long as you're hitting the ones from the firewall.
Hal, could you get me a drink?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him. What would you like to drink, sweetie?
A can of Coke would be fine. Thank you.
Can of Coke.
Am I still under the effects of fervor?
No, that would be gone.
Who? Oh well.
Slow is nasty. Good call.
They're still not in the fridge.
Flurry.
Yes. Whoa,
Whoops.
that's a bit too many flurries.
Can we take the first one then?
Yes.
I did not realize I double clicked. I am sorry.
Okay. The only thing is, again, dear, because of the opaque wall, you can't quite see that one. Though I guess technically I should have done damage for him. That would've-
Well, I'll aim for the first 2 then.
Though yeah. Well, I guess yeah. I did say that it was half through the middle, so I should have Hal give that one damage, but he's now visible. But he counts as having crossed the wall. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so attack 129 will hit. 19 points will do enough to destroy that one. And this is, or sorry, are you hitting the right one or the left one? Actually, sorry, I was doing it against the left one. Do you want to start left or right?
Well,
I'm back.
Might as well go left.
Oh, maybe kill one.
Yes, which could be bad.
Oh, because we're about to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Yes, I
Exploding.
am. Going to die.
You may
Oh,
want
man.
to cut your attack short, potentially. Though, Hal,
Hmm.
I realize I forgot something because I can't move the line. I need you to do the fire crossing damage for that last golem up there. Because he's technically crossed the border by standing there.
Okay, I can do that.
Doesn't the cold spells negate part of the wall?
Only if it takes 20 damage in a single round.
Okay.
I
20.
keep forgetting that golems explode when they die. I'm gonna feel so bad.
Nice damage. So actually,
Hmm.
after Juniper's attack, the one in the back explodes.
Cool.
Healing the two in front of it.
Yeah.
So reflex saves from the party, just from Juniper and Gorham.
Might survive a little longer.
Gorham is good.
18.
Juniper?
Sorry, the sound just cut out again.
I require a reflex save, because actually the lightning bolt smashed the one in the back, but it kind of bursts.
I'm going to get kicked with my own spell.
A little bit of backlash, I'm afraid.
I don't like backsplash.
16 points to Juniper. And Gorham is blah, 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 blah. 3 points of cold. And 1 point of slashing to Gorham. So a total of 4 to Gorham.
Ow. I'm gonna have to kill him for that.
But that one is now no longer. Okay.
Just be harder on his mates then.
And then I suppose technically they would kind of make a reflex save because it is shards. Plus.
Lockhart.
Yes?
I'm looking up elemental rods. Apparently you can completely change the damage type. It's not just 50%.
I'm pretty sure it was 50% when we last checked.
Yes, they may have errated it then. Each elemental metamagic rod is built with the power to control and transform a specific energy type. The wielder can cast up to 3 spells per day that deal damage of the rod's energy type instead of the spell's normal damage type, as though using elemental spell feat. For example, an elemental magic rod cold always makes spells deal cold damage. Elemental spell is you choose whether to do half damage or whether to do full damage of its type. You may replace the spell's normal damage with that energy type or split the spell's damage so that the half of that energy type is half of the normal type. So, is that right? Spell's normal damage with the energy type or split it. Yeah, so you can replace it or split it.
It's kind of awkward wording.
It's terrible. Choose one energy type. You may replace a spell's normal damage with that energy type or split the spell's damage so that half of it is the energy type and half is normal.
I see.
So it could be all or not, all or half. We went for half, but just for reference on Lindsay's wand in future.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I just like reading around what's going on, you know.
Where were we now? Reflex saves. He makes his reflex save. So that one takes 4 damage, heals 2.
Confusing!
Makes it save. So it'll end up just healing 1. Okay, and then Arrow starts shooting, and she starts to the left, which will destroy that one, where it does another explosion, so reflex saves for Juniper, Demir, and Gorham.
Oh dear.
17.
Good.
Arrow is trying to kill the
21!
team.
Everyone makes their reflex saves this time.
Huzzah.
So
Still
Demir
alive!
and Juniper can take 7 points of damage,
Still alive!
and Gorham will take none of that. 9. Gorham will take 4 points of damage from that.
God, I took a serious ass kicking this game.
That was not a very wise move on my part. I apologize.
The room is intentionally small so that you have to take these blasts.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily. If you guys had got into there,
All
You would
four of
find
them
it
would have
really
exploded
cool.
around us, healing themselves and blowing us into bits.
no, technically the best thing for their breath weapons is doing it like this, but
What do you mean?
oh, because they can target almost all the party this way.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Whereas if we get in there... Oh, but if we get in there, they're healing each other with them.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's 1 for every 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're almost there.
where were we here? Okay, an arrow has more attacks. Are you targeting them on the remaining ice golem?
Do
Might
it.
kill Gorham.
You're not going to kill
Not Gorham.
More likely going to kill me. But you're not going to kill
He's
me.
still standing, dear.
I'm still conscious. You're good.
Okay. Go for it. Kill the golem.
Use magical key power to knock it back through the wall of fire.
Oh, yes, I can do that, couldn't I?
No,
Could you
no,
do that?
Can't do that.
Oh,
I can't?
I thought you were like a magic monk. I thought you could do shit like that.
That's not a thing you're able to do regularly.
I don't have the force, I'm afraid, no.
Oh, well.
That's in a different genre.
Just
Okay.
hit on it and make it feel awkward.
So then your second attack is going to do 22 points of damage. Still up. But your third attack, however, is not a confirmed crit, but it will still do 19 points of damage, and that'll be enough to destroy it.
One more explosion.
One more explosion.
Are we deaf yet?
Reflex saves from Gorham, Juniper, and Demir.
29.
Can
Bling, bling, bling.
Demir theoretically die from this?
I don't think so. Depends on the damage.
I think
27.
technically if you fail the save and I roll max, it might.
9. Failed save. Bring it. Yes, you killed me.
Really?
Is it my con or is it
It's
my
a con.
So you're minus 12.
Which is my con?
Your con is 12?
Yes,
Did you die again?
I'm dead again.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
I explode in a pile of beer. Everybody gets drunk.
We better animate him real quick.
Oh, no.
Does the party have another resurrection on them?
Oh,
No,
shit.
that's why we sent out for it.
Shit.
It's okay.
Do we have a half a round to put a healing potion down him? Yeah.
Half a round.
Do I still have a healing potion? I don't
think-
remember.
Unfortunately, well, should we look up?
You'd need like Breath of Life or something, wouldn't you?
Shall
Yeah,
we
like
look
to
up in the
bring the cleric.
rules? Is it exceed your con value?
I don't know. Let's
Maybe you're on 1 hit point.
look. Maybe they have a round, you mean?
A round
Yeah.
before you bleed or
Yes.
stabilize.
Let's look.
I killed the pretty man.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
Dying. Let's spell it. Dating. No, not dating. Dying. Condition dying. Here we go.
Oh, you are dead. Equal to his constitution score or lower.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yep, there it is. It dies. Oh. I expire.
It dies.
Oh, crap. Crap.
It's alright, you can get by with the... Oh no, you can't. There's no healers left. Oh, I guess Alex might do it.
Between Alex and Juniper, the party could kind of muster on a little.
Somebody... But unfortunately, Alex is going to mourn me and take my body elsewhere.
Oh, that's right. She is just a cohort.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Technically, Alex is like my pet.
Mhm. Well, actually, no. She's my pet. She's an NPC.
You know what I
She
mean.
likes Demir.
Oh, I feel like a piece of shit.
Good. It's okay.
It's okay, you didn't like that
Right.
character anyways.
No!
Technically, you didn't kill me. That golem did.
You are very close to the stash of healing items Casimir mentioned. Maybe there's something there?
More negative levels. Hooray! I'm already carrying one.
Oh no.
Scoop him into the pack.
Had I not had the negative level, I might have had the hit points to survive that. Scoop him into the pack. Thanks, dude.
Hey, you know.
Let's see. Is that... Hey! Interesting.
Wow.
Not all is lost. Just saying that.
Can we save him?
This might be a little bit of a fudge, but... So I was supposed to mention that on the 3rd level, Casimir knows that there is a cache of clerical healing items. That might include something that might be somewhat invigorating to Demir's situation.
So
Resurrection! I come back as a bugbear.
we just have to fight through half the 3rd levels down one member while we search for it. But if
It's actually really close.
Hey!
Yes, let's do that.
Well, you should be searching this room and finding out what I died for.
is Alex willing to bear with us while we try and find stuff to bring her master back?
Yeah, Alex will hang around for that. Yeah, totally.
It's not like she's going to walk out on her own, is it?
She's probably a little preoccupied mourning over her master's
But
body.
this seems a good little place to end it here for the night.
Oh!
I'll draw up another character just in case, Lockhart.
If you desire
Oh!
to do so, but there may be a solution. Just saying.
Well, just in case they don't manage it, I'll do something.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, I might be sat around for 3 games, depending on which direction they choose to take.
You can take control of Alex.
That's true. I can play Alex.
I'll get her properly set up in the sheet, so she should be pretty easy.
That's a good plan.
Good job, Arrow.
Oh no! Oh no!
Does she
Demir!
get experience for Demir?
No, because as Hal said, it was actually the golem. The golem leveled up after it died.
The golem's now a specialist alchemist golem, but it died just after learning all of that stuff.
Its ghost is that much tougher.
That's right. It's a ghost, a golem ghost alchemist.
All right. So with Demir dying again, he needs
I mean,
to.
again, Demir's only it hasn't died yet.
Yes.
You
Have I died? Oh yeah, I did die.
petrified or whatever the.
Is it petrified?
Yeah, and then you died on shock on being unpetrified.
No.
God.
Yes. That's right. That's how he died. He's totally died. Because that's why you have a negative level from.
I spent so
you
much
failed your
time
save on-
dying. I'm gonna be down 2 negative levels if you resurrect me again, right?
Only if it's raised dead,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Reincarnation and come back as something awesome.
Badger.
Maybe it is down to. I don't know.
I don't
We'll
think
have
you
to
get Badger anymore.
Mm,
Reincarnation. Let's find out what I could have been.
that's right. It's
Critting
involved
here.
by PC races.
Hang on.
I'll just do experience here, and then we can wrap it up for the night, I think.
I could come back as a troglodyte.
The back's starting to hurt.
Troglodyte noise.
I suspect just from the trouble the party's in, even if Demir doesn't return, Alex might just stick around as a community cohort anyway.
Aw.
Because you guys
Community
kind of
cohort.
need
Alex,
her.
no. Demir, no.
She's also kind of the only person interested in the actual lore and keeping the information together.
Gorm's kind of interested because it's, useful-ish.
But in character, Gorm has how much intelligence? 10?
No. 12.
Oh, the word Thassalon, I remember that on occasion. That's that old empire. Yeah. All right, so for 12 Pallid Path cultists, at 2,400 each. That is 28,800 experience.
Wow.
Wow.
A bit close to leveling here.
For
Some
one
of us will be.
Taiga Giant, CR12, 19,200 experience.
Nice.
And for 4 Advanced Ice Golems, 2,400 apiece is 9,600.
Nice.
For 57,600 divided by 4 is 14,400 each.
Getting there.
So, Mr. Thing, what will be the new total for everyone's experience level?
Oh, wait, I just made a calculator foo.
14,200.
14,400.
400. I'd get 284,679.
Yep.
284.
Mm-hmm. 679.
And level
And we
up 315.
Yeah.
It's a little distance yet.
Getting there, though.
No prestige points, no fame.
Demir,
We are dead again.
say something. Make more beer.
That's all it needs. Just pour some beer down and I'll wake up real quick.
I can't believe we got it right down to the hit point.
Well, yeah, no, that sucks, right? 1 hit point, it would have been fine.
Oh, Hal, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait, hang on a second.
Hmm?
Could I have helped with that? Hey, I almost forgot about Alex's ability. Let's see here.
Oh,
Spells.
What have you got?
She has some instantaneous effects that I usually forget about.
like
Really?
Breath of Life typey thing.
Well, no, just something. Anything that would give you a hit point instantly, basically.
More so I'm thinking bonuses or rerolls on saves.
Yeah, that might be nice.
Not that one.
I need to go find what the dog's doing because I can hear her doing naughty things, so I'm going to go.
She's doing naughty things.
That is a bonus to attack rolls or skill checks retroactively.
Alright, good night.
Ah,
Keep going.
No. She has a saving finale.
Okay.
You must have a bardic performance and effect to cast a spell, but she has her luck going. With a flourish, you can immediately end your bardic performance when a creature within range affected by your bardic performance fails a saving throw, allowing the subject to immediately reroll the failed save.
Are we affected by her bardic performance, technically?
She is. Only she has to be.
Really?
Oh, no, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
creature within
So
range affected by your
that
bardic
makes it
performance.
only on her, then, doesn't it?
Ah.
That sucks.
Hmm.
That's what happens when you
But
don't have
it's
a real
luck.
bard.
Good night.
Night, Bo.
Night.
Okay.
Good night.
I knew I should have took the
Well,
resilient. I don't have that, do I? Hang on.
What's
I think
that?
it's the one I was taking next.
Actually, yeah, don't you have a couple of rerolls?
I have, but not against that. I have skill at arms, I have battlefield clarity, I have war sight, and I have combat healing. The problem we have is the next one I was going to get was resiliency, which would have got me basically Die Hard and all of that business for free.
Well, Die Hard won't help you because you're on your con there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hang on. Resiliency is you are not disabled and you do not hit staggered when you're reduced to 0 at 7th. You gain Die Hard at 11th. You do not lose a hit point when you take standard action. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped. Should have got Iron Skin. That would have given me adamantine damage reduction.
Ooh.
Grrr. But I only use it twice a day.
She's had the spell that I guess you can't actually use.
Well, she can. She can use it on herself.
And
She can end her luck to get a reroll.
I suppose, but mostly I've been using it for other reasons. Huh. I don't know. Maybe
Battlefield
I'll roll it,
clarity?
bad.
No, it doesn't work. No, pretty dead.
What would happen if you roll a second one here?
What?
Second reflex
You
save.
just want to see, huh?
I want to see.
I have battlefield clarity. If it was an effect, I could have probably saved again, but not.
Damage is not an effect.
Rolling again.
Roll another reflex save anyway.
11. Still would have failed.
It still would have failed.
Hey, I wasn't rolling luckily on saves that game.
Oh no.
In fact, I mean, the last combat I got the crap kicked out of me as well. Did I? Yes, it felt like I did.
Demir needs to improve his save game.
No, well, I think it improved something. It feels like the last session I got beaten pretty hard as well.
It's almost like dumping dex is a bad thing if you want to avoid effects and damage.
Yeah, it's weird, right? I mean, I have a good AC, but you're bypassing it with, like, arrows of stupid and...
That's the problem Gary had, too.
What?
Dumping dex doesn't work out in the long term.
Dump dex. Well, yeah, dexterity's pretty low.
Gary dumped Dex because I was charisma for his AC.
Yeah, but I mean, Dex is not a primary for the character class, and it's not. Well, it is kind of low, but it's not a dump stat. It is at 10.
But
and I do have cloaks of resistance.
Eh?
I do have resistance cloaks in business. So, I mean, on average, it's not too terrible. I don't have a dump stat necessarily. My lowest stat is a 10.
But that's your dex.
Well, yes, I have a couple of stats at a 10. And the dex is the only one that's not magically enhanced.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, we'll see. I guess we can't quite pull Demir Resurrection or Fudge out of our hats tonight, but maybe the party will find something next night.
Hang on, we're missing something. Hold on.
What we're missing is it's Jen Page's birthday. Happy birthday, Jen!
What?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because she listens to all of our recordings.
Of course,
sure.
all the way through.
Yeah, right to the very end. She's weeping right now because we've just said that.
Yeah. Well, you know, in 6 months when it's released.
Hey, get my site fixed and we'll start releasing audio, okay? All right, I'm stopping it. Say goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Almost done 4 hours. How cool is that? Bye-bye, folks.
Very good session.